So to keep your car running better, longer, have your car lubricated regularly at the sign of the lion.
Now, 4 great ways to lose weight with thrifty new Plan, the Dairy Delightful Liquid Dietary. But I like to eat. Still, you'd like to lose weight, and you can do both on the Plan and a meal a day diet. Eat 1 full meal every day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Drink Plan instead of the other meals and before bedtime. Plan is smooth like a milkshake, satisfies hunger, provides energy and nourishment while you lose weight. Plan's rich chocolate or creamy vanilla adds variety, helps you stick to your Plan and a meal a day diet. Plan offers 3 other diet programs: the All Plan Diet, Plan Stay As You Are, and Plan Youth Fitness Diet for teenagers. Full details are in every thrifty Plan 4-pack. Costs less than $1. So start on your Plan diet today.
This year's Nutrition Award goes to Chun Ping Chow Mein.
Chun King.
Oops, sorry. Last year we considered all chow mein, nutritionally speaking, but one brand changed that. Chun Ping.
Chun King.
So what is the dramatic nutrition story behind your chow mein?
Ladies, only Chun King prepares vegetables with such tender, loving care. Vitamins and minerals stay locked in, and it's unbelievably low in calories.
Bravo!
The secret is our exclusive divider pack, which keeps the slow simmered sauce separate from the vegetables.
Well done. Now, because it's so high in nutrition, so low in calories, we salute Chun Ping Chow Mein.
Chun King!
Oops, shame on me.
Is there water in your hairspray? There shouldn't be. Water takes the shape out of your hairdo. You need the water-free hairspray. Self-styling Adorn. Adorn's water-free formula puts shape into your hair and keeps it there. Actually holds up to twice as long. So put shape into your hairdo and keep it there with the water-free hairspray. Self-styling Adorn.
Let's keep Archmore in Washington, a congressman who gets things done.
Your respected voice in Washington, D.C.
Archmore is everything a congressman should be. He's the nation's hardest working congressman. He has proven he cares again and again. Let's keep the man who gets things done in Washington. Archmore.
Never before in America's history has the need for sound and experienced judgment been as essential to our national interests than at the present. I ask your confidence and vote for re-election to the office of United States Congressman.
Let's keep the man who gets things done in Washington. Archmore.
Board for Congress Committee, Rod Devison, Chairman.
Sure, you've seen it advertised on television. And in your favorite magazines. But when it comes to a Montina vinyl Corlon floor, there's really only one way to appreciate its unique natural beauty and intriguing nubbly texture. That's to come and see Montina for yourself. And select from the wide choice of distinctive natural colors at your nearest Armstrong flooring retailers.
Wherever your fancy takes you, Rapture. New fragrance by Avon will help you find it. Rapture is sensitive to you. Its sparkle will carry you away with the mood of the moment. You will feel happily free, but captivating. Avon's lovely way for turning reality into a beautiful dream. When your Avon representative calls, do try on this sensitive new fragrance, luxuriously packaged in a fantasy of blues and greens. Cologne mist, perfume, cream sachet, all of Avon's many fascinating fragrance forms. Avon calling to carry you away with rapture.
It's new. The Avon lipstick combines creaminess and cling. Goes on like a charm. Stays on beautifully. Feels so creamy moist in Avon's rainbow range of shades. Your Avon representative will be calling soon. Welcome her. Avon calling.
Brr. I'm Bob Warren. We're in the cold room of the Union Ice Company here in San Fernando, California, where the temperature never gets above freezing. We're here to make a surprising test on this new kind of garden hose, the new Everflex by B.F. Goodrich. We want to prove to you just how flexible Everflex really is, even at low temperatures. So as a test, we actually froze an Everflex garden hose in this cake of ice. Now you can imagine what freezing would do to most hoses. But now, we're going to break the ice and see what it did to Everflex. You ready? Hit it! You can see for yourself. Not a snarl, kink, or curl with Everflex. So flexible that even at 32 degrees, it coils with ease. The amazing new Everflex garden hose. The easiest hose you ever handled at any temperature. Everflex at hardware and garden stores now.
We must plan meals with plenty of protein, said Elsie the Borden cow. So isn't it nice that something as delicious and low in calories as Borden's cottage cheese is just about as high in healthful protein as a food can be? Power-packed with pure protein, Borden's cottage cheese turns meatless meals into the kind of nourishing, high-protein meals you want your family to have. And that country, fresh, not too sweet, not too tart cottage cheese from Borden's tastes so good and builds you up. Whether you serve it with hot or cold foods, with sections of fruit, for instance, or just enjoy it straight from the carton. Remember, there's pure protein in every delicious spoonful of Borden's cottage cheese. And it costs so little. Get several cartons tomorrow. As Elsie says, if it's Borden's, it's got to be good.
Hi, kids. Look at some delicious magic with the extra good chocolate-flavored syrup, Bosco. Now watch. Take ice cream, spoon on extra rich, extra thick, extra chocolatey Bosco syrup. There's the best chocolate flavor you ever tasted. More Bosco magic. Cake, ice cream, topped with extra thick, extra chocolatey Bosco syrup. Try it. Bosco also makes milk chocolatey delicious. Tell Mom to get Bosco chocolate-flavored syrup for you. Sing out,
I love Bosco. It's rich in chocolate tea. Chocolate-flavored Bosco is mighty good for me. Mama puts it in my milk for extra energy. Bosco gives me iron and sunshine vitamin D. Oh, I love Bosco. That's the drink for me.
Busy hands. Careful hands. Helpful hands. Patient hands. Thoughtful hands. All hands of service. C&P switchboard operators placing long-distance calls. A cable splicer repairing damage after a storm. An installer repairman handling one of C&P's thousands of new installations each year. A rugged telephone lineman climbing a pole. A professional engineer checking equipment. Nearly 4,500 C&P employees working round the clock, round the calendar, to bring West Virginians the best possible service at the lowest cost. Hands and voices always on call to answer your needs.
Wanna see a magic trick, Marilyn, huh?
Love to, Leroy.
Rizza, Razza, Mazoo!
Why, Leroy, that's amazing. Imagine all of those C&P people in that one little truck. And do you know what they represent? Everyone has a very important job to do each time a main phone is installed. You see only one courteous installer who visits your home. But behind the scenes, others have their special tasks. And every day you use your phone, hundreds more C&P employees make sure that you always enjoy the very best telephone service at the lowest possible cost.
Gollum a goofer, some truck. Trick, huh? Oh, you know what I mean.
Retro.
Johnson's legs is gone. He stands flat-footed. Johnson's legs is gone. He stands flat-footed.
Testing. Talking to your mic, please.
I'm talking into the mic.
All right. Testing. Say testing.
Testing. Say testing.
Just keep saying testing, please.
Testing, 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 testing.
All right, welcome to FU Sports on FU TV. You're being joined by me and Bob. What's up, Bob?
Hello.
Yes. What's up, Bob?
Not much. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess. Just dealing with dogs, the usual. Remember to subscribe to FU TV. Wait, wrong thing. Remember to subscribe to FU TV. We rescue dogs. Right, Bob?
You sure do.
Even if we want to murder them. But first, sad music. All right, maybe no sad music. All right, we're going to be doing a rescoring of Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. Do you know Gennadi's full name, Bob?
It's like Gennadievich Golovkin or something like that.
Yeah. It was a good idea to call him Triple G, wasn't it?
There's a lot of consonants in there.
Yeah, that would have been a big problem if people had to actually pronounce his full name. I don't know. I mean, he's a great fighter, but you know, I don't know if he'd be as popular if you had to say that. And the Triple G looks sort of like a 666, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of weird?
It does.
It does. All right, so we're gonna be looking at some of this stuff I've compiled, and then we'll be scoring the fight. All right. Okay. First, give me a second. All right. Just looking for this. I had a little info on the fight, so. All right, so Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin 2, billed as the final judgment, was a professional boxing rematch between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin, which took place at the T-Mobile Arena in Paradise, Nevada, on September 15, 2018. Alvarez won by a majority decision. The fight was originally scheduled to take place on May 5th. 2018. However, in March 2018, 2 months prior to the fight, Alvarez failed a drug test for clenbuterol. Do you know what that is, Bob?
That is a steroid.
And he was suspended by the Nevada Athletic Commission for 6 months. That's like kind of like a slap on the wrist. It's really nothing. They let the guy juice up, and he only got a tiny couple of months away. He probably did more steroids in between that. Alvarez formally withdrew from the fight, but renegotiated the rematch to occur in September after his suspension lapsed. That is like the weakest suspension ever for a PED. You know that? 6 months. That's nothing. That's what these guys do in between fights. A lot of people are saying that he didn't juice up. I've heard people say, "Oh, it's just a mistake. It's tainted meat," which is ridiculous because first of all, that drug is extremely expensive, and then second, it actually gives you all kinds of muscle and then gives you lean mass. If you're gonna, I mean, most people. Hey, Bob, what kind of meat do people like? Do they like lean meat or do they like fatty meat?
I like fatty meat.
Well, the most expensive meat you can purchase is fatty meat. Mm-hmm. Why would you lean your cows out if it's cattle? They're saying, I think it was cattle. It was like beef.
I thought it was horse meat.
I don't think it was horse meat. I think that's Alistair Overeem with the horse meat.
Oh, I know somebody was eating tainted tacos.
Yeah, that's Canelo with the tainted meat.
He was ordering off the special menu.
Yes. And always with this, well, there's the tainted meat. Let's see, it's turning on. I'm looking for some other stuff.
It's just so ridiculous. Like, you got caught dead to rights, my dude. At least be honest about it. Have a moment. Yes, I was using performance-enhancing drugs. I understand that it was bad. I won't do it again. Like, there could be a redemption story right there. Like, he could talk about it. He could talk about why he felt like he needed to use them. But no, we cannot take accountability for literally anything ever. It was the special menu tacos. That was the problem. That's what happened.
Yes, it's always the tacos. It has to be
such a bunch of bullshit.
All right, so here's a little story about this whole thing. Let's see if this actually shows up. Just give me a moment, please. I really have to test all my stuff out before I do this. Oh,
I really need somebody in the comments to start tallying up how many moments and seconds and minutes you claim to need.
Can you stop pointing out the second? I do need some time to do this stuff. Bob. It's important.
Is it?
It is. All right, I need to. There's some kind of weird feed happening here. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
Because you have too many things open.
I do have a lot of things open. Just give me a moment, please, people. Please.
All right, so we're up to a moment and a second so far.
I need to fix this. What the heck is going? There's like, oh my god, this is glitched the hell out.
I don't think God has anything to do with this.
I'm sorry, people. This is very, very glitched out. Okay, I think it's actually over here. It's become a tiny screen. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, I'm gonna fix this right now. The illusion has been broken. Okay, that's I just love OBS. It's always glitching, right? Isn't that amazing? It's always glitched. Okay, so here it is. There's our screen, and it's way too big. Okay, that's where it is. All right, so hopefully the full screen works. All right, so this is Canelo showing off his, that he's a drug cheat. Here's an article and where he basically denies using PEDs and accepts blame for not knowing risks of eating meat in Mexico. It's bullshit because Canelo,
Isn't he Mexican though?
Yeah, he's Mexican, and also his he comes from a family of like butchers.
But like,
so they know all about the tainted meat.
He's Mexican from Mexico. Not one of these people who live someplace else and like their great grandpa might have been Mexican.
Yes,
like he's a Mexican from Mexico.
And
he doesn't know the risk of eating meat in his home country. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
He's just full of shit. He's trying to cut. It's just damage control. That's all it is.
That's like somebody who, you know, several generations of their family live in Alaska, and they return to Alaska and bring only shorts and tank tops because they didn't know Alaska is cold.
Wait a second. I think this might be too loud. Give me one moment. I don't know which file this is. Give me 1 second, people. I hate how this thing sounds so damn loud, but then when you listen to it later on, it's not very loud. We're gonna listen to some nice Oriental music. What do you think it is, Bob?
I mean, it's something.
All right, so Canelo just coming up with a whole gang of bullshit. What did Canelo say that?
No.
Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, I eat your asshole alive, I'll fuck you till you love me.
All right, so remember to subscribe to FUTV. That's what you're seeing this. We are right now being broadcasted on rumble.com and youtube.com. This is FUTV on YouTube, and we are FU Sports on rumble.com. I'm going to be putting a link in a little while to the Watch Together and to the just to watch together, I guess. Or maybe I'll put the Rumble link also in the chat, so if we get removed on YouTube, you guys can jump on the so you guys can get in on the chat to watch together. Give me 1 second. Just trying to lower this music. I really got to get some studio headphones, Bob. Let me see this.
If you get studio headphones, will you still need approximately 45 years worth of seconds?
Yes, I will, because there's a lot of things to manage here. All right, so we're going to be looking at some other parts of the story of this fight. First of all, I mean, it took years to happen, and then it finally did happen. The first fight, robbery. Second fight, I haven't seen in a little while. A lot of people really thought that that Canelo won it, but I don't know. I lean more towards Triple G on this one, but we're going to rewatch it and see what we think now. It's been a little while.
I think based on the fact that he didn't take any sort of accountability for clearly using performance-enhancing drugs, he should come in at like a 4-point demerit. Like he should have to make up 4 points or something, because that's ridiculous. Like it is actually a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah. And he gets all the benefits of the PEDs. Like 6 months is nothing. He just took PEDs and got a get out of jail free card. Just 6 months, he comes back. He's still, got all those benefits.
Or maybe they put him for the 6 months of his suspension. He has to take estrogen. Then he comes back, and we see what happens.
That would be pretty funny, right?
That they have to do something to counteract the effect of the clenbuterol.
All right, so we're gonna be looking at. There was some other controversy about the gloves in the fight. Just give me 1 second. Obviously, there's a commercial playing right now. It's a little bit of drama on the back room. Right before the Canelo Triple G fight, the second fight. All right, so here we go.
He's gonna put tape and then gauze and then tape.
He's not allowed to put tape over the hammer, so he's allowed to put a little bit of gauze first, so there's no tape over the skin.
He's stacking. That's what you talked about yesterday. No, I can't have that. No, I cannot have that.
Okay.
That's not gonna happen.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's not gonna happen. No, that's what you talked about yesterday. That's stacking.
No, that's not stacking,
Francisco.
man.
That's exactly what you said
No,
yesterday.
sir. That's not stacking. That's a very light wrap. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna file a protest on that.
Go ahead.
Just
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Done this about 2,000 times or more. We talked about this yesterday. You even told me that you taught him how to rap.
No, he's stacking. That's what he's doing.
That's not
what we
stacking.
talked about yesterday.
That's
All right, so he was stacking, that's for sure. The thing.
So what is stacking?
He was stacking. I think he put the tape over his skin, his bare skin, and it's just the way they layer the different gauze on, and it's a certain style of wrapping. The only problem with this fight was in this state you actually can wrap your hands like this, and I think this is one of the reasons Triple G probably left. Who's this guy? Reynoso? That's not Reynoso. What's this guy's name again? This coach, I forget his name. Abel Sanchez. I think this is one of the big things that divided that team, because Canelo basically went in that ring with with raps that would be illegal in other states, but Sanchez just came in there and he complained about the raps, but what he didn't know was that you can wrap your hands like this in that state. So what he should have done is he should have got Triple G's hands wrapped exactly like Canelo's hands. So it really was, him failing as a coach. I mean, Triple G's the fighter. He's in there to fucking fight. He doesn't know all the rules about the different states. His coach should have really looked out for him in that way.
So what is the benefit of stacking?
I mean, I think you can punch harder. Your hands are, the wrap is tighter. Your bones are all compressed a little tighter. They say it's like a cast almost. Protects your hands, so it allows you to punch even harder. But I mean, even with the PEDs and the stacked wraps, it didn't seem like Canelo really could punch that much harder. But I do remember him marking up Triple G's face a little bit, and that's most likely because of the stacked wraps. All right, I'm going to see if we got anything else. Okay, we have the wraps. We talked about the PEDs already. All right, so we're going to be looking at a trailer right now, the official trailer for the fight.
Canelo, the best of the best.
Some cheesy hip hop being played over here. All right. Here we go. Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez 2. The
CGI nipple.
It does look like sort of like he looks kind of weird. I don't know. There's something odd about his coloration. Let me get this PED user Canelo out of the way. Where is he? Okay. Okay, get out of here, Canelo. Get out of here.
Canelo, the best of the best. Triple G, better than the rest. It's the fight of your life. It's time to reign supreme and fulfill all your dreams. This is history. Uppercut, right hand, viciously. Uppercut, hard right hand by Triple G. The rematch has come. Who gonna be the winner? There can only be one rematch.
Canelo versus Triple G 2.
All right, so I really got to size that screen up, don't I?
But I want to come.
All right, so there's an amazing trailer, hip hop trailer, Triple G, Canelo. So yeah, controversy with the raps, controversy with the drug cheating. Yeah, interesting, huh, Bob?
It just, I know that people feel very strongly about Canelo.
What the fuck is this piece of?
They feel very strongly about what?
They feel very strongly about Canelo. These antics just cheapen his legacy.
Yes.
I really enjoyed watching Canelo fight when he first started fighting, but the antics just were very reminiscent of the Floyd Mayweather nonsense.
Yes.
And it just makes it a not enjoyable experience because he's up to some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, he really, after the Floyd fight, I think he changed as a person.
Mm-hmm.
He started draining guys. He started, this PED stuff. I mean, the guy was bigger than ever.
He was like mini Mayweather.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, his body type, like, after that first Triple G fight, when he popped dirty, I mean, people are saying, oh, well, it's just, it's just tainted meat, man. Come here, break. Come on. The guy's neck grew.
A native resident of the country didn't realize there was a risk in eating meat from the country where he grew up. That makes
illegal.
That makes no sense.
Sorry. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous. They're butchers, so they know all about where these animals are produced and all that. So he's just gonna, he had his whole career. He never popped dirty, and right before the biggest fight of his entire career, he pops dirty for a PED. Why didn't he pop dirty all the other times? Because he didn't know that there
was a risk. It's like, at least it's a little bit insulting. It's not a little bit. It's very insulting. For such an asinine excuse, honestly, like. you have no respect for your fans. You have no respect for the sport if that's the feedback that you're going to come back with. Like, you're going to come back and say something as stupid as, I didn't know that, you know, there was a risk of tainted meat.
Yeah, it's a load of shit. It's just damage control. He doesn't want to destroy his reputation completely, but if you don't want to destroy your reputation, dude, don't do PEDs, right?
And if you do PEDs and you get caught doing PEDs, then be a man.
Well, he doesn't
and
want to
say, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up. I did PEDs. I'm
it might
sorry.
hurt his marketability. That's the problem.
But you know what? At a certain point, it's not just about marketability. It's about integrity. And if you want to have a legacy in the sport, you want to be somebody who your countrymen can be proud of, then sometimes if you fuck up, you need to take it on the chin and you need to be accountable and you need to do better.
Yeah,
and he didn't do any of those things.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I mean, he like I said, he didn't have integrity after that Floyd fight. He started draining guys and, you know, taking these PEDs, kind of cherry picking, you know, fought Amir Khan. I mean, come on. Amir Khan? He made Triple G wait. Triple G was kind of even in the first fight, I think he was 34, 35 years old, kind of like towards the tail end of his career, not exactly prime, you know? All right, so I'm going to be putting the Watch Together link in the chat. Give me 1 second. I need to look for it. All right, let me see. All right, is anybody in the chat? Bob?
I don't have my
phone. You don't have a phone, okay.
Let's see what he has left. Round number 1.
So I'm going to have to go get my phone, and then we'll be
phone's
looking
right
in the
next to you,
chat.
but I can go get my phone.
Where's your phone? It's fine. I have a phone here. All right, so Bob is going to step away for a second while I give you guys this link. Let's see if this works. So I'm going to put this link in the YouTube and the Rumble. So bear with me. What's up, man? All right, so the link to the Watch Together is in the YouTube. I'm not going to put it in the Rumble. And then we'll be starting this rescore. All right, I just put the, let me see, I gotta see the live chat. Is there a live chat over here? What is this, doc chat? I'm looking at Rumbles. This isn't something I use much. Okay, let's see, paste. Okay, I put the link to the Watch Together on Rumble. There's 2 links, it's right there. All right, for anybody on Rumble who wants to come into the Watch Together and rescore this with us, it's right there. All right, and so there's one link also in the YouTube. I'm gonna refresh this, and then we're gonna be doing this shit, bro. But before we do it, remember to subscribe to FUTV. Remember, we love you. Right, Bob?
Yep.
All right, so, but before we start rescoring this fight, I have a clip from an up and coming film. Well, not an up and coming film. It's a clip from the Power Rangers. It's a very special episode of Power Rangers. It was sent to us. It's leaked. It was never released in the States. But we have it. It's the exclusive. It's the FUTV exclusive, right, people? Here, watch it.
Morphin' time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger! Tyrannosaurus!
Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
All right, so I mean that reminds me just of Power Rangers when we were kids. That episode, I don't remember that episode, but I'm pretty sure it was big in the UK. Did you see that, Bob?
I didn't.
Oh, all right. Well, we've been one of our sponsors is the Hug Team, Floyd Mayweather's The Hug Team. Are you happy about this sponsor, Bob? This is a lucrative.
I'm very
sponsorship.
impressed.
This is a lucrative sponsorship that we have here, and I think we have another one. I just have to look for it. Let me see if I can find it. This is a sponsorship for Bulletproof Vests. All right. You see? No blood. Right, Bob?
That's amazing.
No blood at all.
Well worth the $8 million.
What are you saying? You think that costs $8 million?
Definitely.
It's an expensive vest. Wow, nice. I mean, it's working. It's a lot of screaming, right? You think he would have just pointed at her and shot, huh?
It's very dramatic.
It is.
When he's shooting the floor.
Yeah.
He's making sure he's got someplace comfy to land.
Hey, yes. He's like, damn, they should kill me. Yeah, that sucked. That sucked. That must suck, right? Somebody shooting you that many times. What do you think?
It definitely would. I think it's a bit of overkill. What in the world?
That's Alpha Dancing. But before we get into the fight, remember, we are on these different sites. We're on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, people. We're also on Kick. The Kick, we are FUTV. Yes, we are FUTV on Kick. Come on, come on. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Hey, where's our Mortal Kombat music? Oh, there it is. All right, here we are. Triple G versus Gennady Golovkin 2. You're watching FUTV. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to be annoying. As always, subscribe or we fucking hate you. I'm kidding. We can't hate you. Wait, there's a delivery truck here, it looks like. Bob, who's this?
Uh-oh.
What's this delivery? I hear a delivery truck. Do you hear that?
I do.
What the heck?
Oh, uh-oh. I think Canelo's gonna come running.
Wait, is that... Who is that? Is that Reynoso? Reynoso? That guy, the PED guy. Wait, Canelo's getting some meat brought here? What the fuck? That's a little suspicious, huh, Bob?
That is very suspicious.
He looks a little bit more swole up to me. All right, here we go, people. All right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready. The fighters are ready. Millions of fans watching.
Remember, people, if this gets shut down, we are on rumble.com. It's FU Sports. We're FU Sports on FUTV.
Introducing to first, fighting out of the red corner.
We are FU Sports on FUTV.
He weighed in officially 159 1/2 pounds. Professional record stands outstanding with 49 victories, 1 defeat, 2 bouts, even with 34 wins coming by way of knockout. The former multi-time 2-division champion of the world, El Hijo de Guadalajara, El Orgullo de México. Here is Saúl Canelo.
All right, so you're going to be watching this with me, Bob?
And across the ring, his opponent.
Okay, we're going to be scoring this.
Corner,
Wearing white trunks, he weighed in 159.5 pounds. This veteran in 39 professional bouts, 38 victories, including 34.
Is anybody in the comments, Bob?
One bout even. He is the unified
Knockout Ned says hi.
What's up, man?
Ring Magazine middleweight champion of the world from Karaganda, Kazakhstan, Triple G, Gennady Gennadiyevich Golovkin.
All right, here we go. Triple G looking very focused. We're going to round number 1. Give me a moment. I got to make this official. We're going to listen to a little bit of the corner, but I got to find my my button that controls the wow, this screen is so cluttered right now. Sorry, there's a lot of clutter on my screen. I'm trying to get some things here. All right, here we go. All right, now I got to find my damn button. So, hey Bob, what's going on?
Just waiting to see what happened in this fight, because I remember being annoyed watching it, but I don't remember what happened specifically. So I think it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, you haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, I probably haven't seen it since 2018.
Yeah. I'm still looking for this. I've all my buttons on my control here got erased a few days ago, and I'm having to now find them all. Just give me a moment. Bear with me. Oh, I don't know why I hit that button. Sorry about that.
How dare you?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be watching this right now. I'm looking for the round button. I just don't remember where I put it. All right, we got the scorecard, play. Oh, it's on the other screen. That's where I put it, I think. All right, so we're in round number 1. It's round number 1, people. Round number 1.
Fight.
It's a new system. I'm just getting used to it.
Mucho más importante, protégete durante la pelea todo el tiempo. And most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Trunks are good here, trunks are good there. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Sergio, it was Golovkin who was the more frustrated fighter after the decision in the first fight. What do you think he should do early in this fight?
The jab was the main key in that first fight for Golovkin, so I would love for him to utilize that jab.
All right, so Golovkin's standing in his corner right now. Canelo's kind of stretching, doing some weird like wiggle dance. All right. Both men on their opposite ends of the ring. I can't show the fight on here, so this is why, for people who don't know, I cannot show the fight on YouTube, or the stream will be taken down. Canelo jumping up and down, very relaxed in his corner, just ready, sort of like a show pony, ready to run out there. Okay, Canelo's just kind of walking right across the ring. Both men right in the center of the ring. Triple G kind of feinting, kind of biting on one of Canelo's right hand feints. Triple G shooting in a jab. There's a left hook from Canelo that looks like it was partial, but it did land, definitely. Very fast left hook from Canelo. Canelo's head looks real big, doesn't it? There's two jabs that hit Canelo and looks like a kidney punch from Canelo. It was behind the elbow. Canelo shooting in kind of a push jab. Both men in the middle of the ring. Canelo feinting. Triple G biting on the feints right now. It's just Canelo's so fast.
Well, it looks like Canelo did shoot something straight through the guard.
Yes, he did. It was a little jab.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo's in the middle of the ring right now. No man's really giving up any space. Canelo's kind of standing his ground, unlike the first fight where he was running away. He's very confident. I mean, in the first fight, you could see that Canelo's faster than Triple G. And Triple G just kind of pawing in 2 jabs, nothing landing. Canelo throwing a left hook, not landing. Triple G jumping back. Canelo a little off balance. Kind of plants his feet. His feet are always been kind of slow. Canelo throwing in a little jab. It touches. Nothing on it. There's another little arm punch from Canelo. It touches, and there's a nice stiff jab from Triple G that lands. It's pretty stiff. There's a hard punch. And there's another one that touches Canelo. Another one that touches him. It's just popping his forehead with it. Looks like the knuckles, the way he throws it. There's a big right hand from Canelo that lands on the glove. I mean, it's very hard to this fight. You know, it's very competitive. No men are really taking many steps back. There's a little touch from both men. There's another jab from Triple G. It doesn't land. Goes through the middle there. Canelo throws a jab and a left hook, and both miss. Triple G throws a right hand and touches. There's another. There's a jab from Triple G that pops Canelo's head back. Canelo throwing a flick jab. It looked like it didn't look like a touch. There's a little touch jab from Triple G. Still kind of a feeling out round, but pretty high paced feeling out round. There's 2 touches.
It really
from Triple
is.
G.
That's kind of something that is very different than a lot of the fights we've seen lately.
Yeah, it's not really quite a feeling out round. They're very active. They're trying to get into it real quick, but they're not trying to play stupid. You know, they don't want to get hit. Right, both men in the middle of the ring. Triple G throwing another jab. Canelo having some issues with Triple G's jab. Now he's kind of moving around. Canelo lands a jab of his own right now. Canelo plodding forward. Triple G standing his ground. Now Triple G moving back, taking a step back. There really is no real ring general in this round. It's maybe Canelo's kind of pressuring a little bit, but for the most part, the guys have been standing around, so standing right by each other. They kind of dart in and out. Very, very good, you know, great display of boxing. There's another jab that pops Canelo's head back. And then the end of the round, both men are clinching. We come to the end of the first round. Okay, the ends the round. Triple G throws a left hook and kind of touches. Okay. All right, Bob.
They didn't take off the heat at any point.
What do you mean take off the heat?
You know, they weren't coasting. They weren't just kind of poking around. Like, they came in and immediately started in on the action, which isn't something you see all that often these days, which is, it's nice.
Mm-hmm. Who would you think won the round?
I think I would actually give that round to Canelo. I think he was a bit more aggressive. I think that he was kind of holding his own and dominating the center of the ring. I don't think either of them really landed anything remarkable, but I just think that in terms of dictating the pace, direction, and location of the fight, that it would go to Canelo.
All right, so I'm going to be, just give me one moment while I do the scorecards. I've got to get, where's the music that I have here? So we don't have to like just... Okay, what is this? Of course, we got to have some Double Dragon in here, right? Right, Bob?
Definitely.
We just got to see how loud it is. Okay, it's getting lower. It's kind of deceiving when you see the audio form in here, you know? You think that music is blaring loud, but it's not. All right, so I'm going to be doing the scorecards.
Would studio headphones help resolve that issue?
Possibly. Give me a moment. Sorry, guys. This is a new setup I have here. I lost all my buttons, so everything's reconfigured. So it's taking a little while to find all the settings. All right, so I haven't done the... I forgot that's not where I do the scorecard, and I got to lower this music. It may not be loud in the feed, but in my ear, it's incredibly loud. All right, where's my scorecard?
I don't know.
Just gotta find my scorecard. This is so cluttered. You see how cluttered this is, Bob?
I do.
And so what are you doing, Bob? Are you talking in the chat?
Gerson Adian was going to ask what round we're in. Yeah,
we're going into round
just
number 2 right now.
Finished round 1, heading into round 2.
We're going into round number 2. I'm putting in our scores for the previous round right now. Yeah, sorry we're getting here late as always.
Who did you score the first round for?
I gave it to Triple G. Just the harder punches, Harder. Canelo's fast. He landed a decent left hook. That's probably the best punch he landed around, but it was a partial. And I thought Triple G just landed the bulk of the punches. Canelo stepped forward a little bit towards the end of the round, but the majority of the heavy blows were landed by Triple G. Okay, and you had Canelo winning it, right?
Yep, I gave one to Canelo.
Okay, we're going to round number 2. Yeah, I really need to reconfigure my card because, yeah, it's a bit annoying. I have to reset my buttons a little bit so just so this is a little easier. It's very clunky right now. Hey, Bob, it'd be good if you talked a little bit. All right.
Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? Is everybody baking in anticipation? I think
yeah,
it's also cool if we maybe started a roster of like rescore fights that we intend to do. There's a lot of controversial fights, or perhaps fights that were controversial at the time, but with the fresh eyes and years of distance are not actually all that controversial.
Yes, we're going to be watching lots of fights. We're going to be watching that the first Triple G Canelo fight soon. We're also going to be watching that second Andre Ward Kovalev fight just to finish that off. But first, I wish my control actually worked. Like, what the hell is happening here?
I don't know.
I can't hear anything. All right, again, people, I'm sorry. I lost all my configurations in my control here, so I had to reset all of them. So all my buttons are different now. So it's not as smooth as it usually is. All right, so we're going into round number 2 here. Okay.
Round number 2 is on fire.
Yes, it's on fire. You like the new graphics, Bob?
I do. I think it looks zesty.
Yeah. I just wait. It's next fight. Got to move my buttons around just so it's a little easier for me. Okay. All right. So here we go.
Fight.
Round number 2. Canelo versus Triple G 2. We're gonna be looking in the corner right now. What's going on in this fucking
It'll be
corner?
interesting to see how each corner felt that first round went.
Salió más precavido que la otra vez, ¿eh? Se está queriendo casar con un solo golpe. Ponte aquí, aquí, mueve la cintura aquí. Aquí, cerradito, y empiézalo ahí.
There's a toilet in here.
Very, very good. Deep breath. Towel bend.
He has a pimple under his nose.
Make sure we keep that jab on him. A little more faint. And when you back up, stay down again. Okay, stay down.
Okay, we got LeBron James trash bag in the audience here.
LeBron James taking it all in. Round 2 here in Las Vegas.
Okay, round number 2, Triple G step into the center of the ring. It really needs a fucking... All right, Triple G stepping forward, 2 jabs from Triple G. Canelo throwing in a jab there, missing. Bob, you should, let's get into this and call play-by-play here. There's a left, there's left. All right, so Canelo looking a little weird. Look at his hair.
Yeah, they definitely
Looks
gave
an
him like
80s superstar here.
They gave him a noogie as he went back into
There's
the ring.
a stiff jab right to Canelo's face. Triple G just stepping to him. Canelo standing his ground in the middle of the ring. Triple G now real stiff arms, popping Canelo's head back again. Triple G just standing his ground, just letting Canelo come. There's a nice little right uppercut that lands on Canelo's face. There's multiple jabs hitting Canelo in the head right now, just popping his head back. All knuckles. Canelo throws a little jab and misses. There's a big old hit punch from Canelo. The referee tells Canelo to keep him up. That is not scoring people. There's a nice little short left hook from Canelo. No power on it, but it was very, very fast. And it's definitely scoring. There's a jab from Canelo that lands, a sharp jab. No weight on it. It's kind of a flick jab. Canelo's way faster than Triple G. That's obvious. He looks very flustered, doesn't he? Like, look at his hair.
Yep.
There's a left hook and just grazing shots from Canelo there. Sort of like a left hook. There's a big, hard right hand from Triple G. You can hear it clunk off his head, right? You can hear that, right, Bob?
Yeah.
There's a big right hand from Triple G that misses. Canelo counters with a right uppercut and lands. There's another put, kind of like these little short jabs. Triple G's shot so far is that jab, and he really is. He's real good with that jab. There's a nice little jab to the body from Triple G. There's a left hook. Canelo lands a jab. There's another left hook that lands from Triple G. When Canelo coming in, Canelo looked to have landed I don't think it was a body shot. To me, it looked like another hip punch, but I'll say it was a body shot. There's a right hand from Canelo that misses. Another hip punch from Canelo. That is not a scoring blow. For people, hip punches are not scoring punches. There's a jab that lands from Canelo. There's a low blow from Canelo. You saw that, Bob? There's a nice right hand and a left hook from Triple G. Hard thudding shots. There's a nice jab from Triple G. Canelo nods his head like it doesn't hurt. Obviously, it did. There's Triple G throwing another jab. Canelo just parrying it off. Another jab hitting Canelo. Canelo throws a left hook and misses. There's Canelo shooting in with a jab. It's a partial blow. There's another low blow from Canelo, followed by a right straight that did land. I do not count the body shot because it wasn't a body shot. There's a left hook that lands from Canelo, a hard one. You could see Canelo was just like, he was like, whoa, you hit that hard? You saw the look in his face?
Yeah.
It's like Canelo got all that hair on his head. It's like a pad. He looks like a Double Dragon character. There's a nice right hand from Triple G, and he pivots to the right. You see how Triple G's face is getting marked up? That's what you call stacked wraps there. That's why he's getting so marked up so easily. Canelo landing kind of like touch jabs, none on him. All right, we've come to the end of the second round, people.
They
All
both have their trunks up pretty high.
Yeah, I guess it looks like it, sort of.
Because when you were calling out the low blows,
Yeah,
I was looking at it.
Yeah.
They've got their trunks up in outer space.
But I could see where the legs are and where the hips are. I've been watching the sport for
Gerson
over
is saying
20
that
years.
the last time he scored Golovkin Canelo 2, he had it 8-3-1.
For what? For who?
For Golovkin.
The second fight?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, all right, we're going to be scoring it right now, guys. I really do not need to change my settings on here. I'm going to move some files around on my my controller here, just so this is a little easier. Bob, what did you think of that round? Who do you think won?
I think that was kind of a little bit tough because they were both throwing some pretty good shots.
Yes.
I guess I would give that one to I think I would probably give that one to Canelo again.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to be going into the next round. We're going to be listening to some of this. I'm going to bring these numbers down. We're going into round 3, right, Bob?
Yes, we are.
Okay, let's listen. We're going to listen to a little bit of what's going on in the corner. Sorry, guys, about that some of the stuff is taking a while. It's because my controls are all brand new and they're all very clunky. All right. We're going into round number 3, but we're going to listen to some of the corner first. You're watching FUTV Rescores.
Okay, a little water, Ben. Don't give him so much respect. Okay, throw that jab and stay tight and then counter from that. Even if it's single shots, that's okay with me. Okay, don't worry about a combination right now. Just pound it. All right?
Getting marked up. It's getting marked up. It's the wraps, really. Canelo's definitely doing better in this one than he did in the first fight. You're going to show that left hook, I bet. It's very fast. Yeah, very fast hands.
There is the lead.
It's a nice punch. But it was the only shot he threw. It's his best shot of the whole round they threw. Okay. I don't understand why this audio is still going. Give me one moment. Okay, there, I muted it. Okay, round number 3, people.
You can see that Canelo, that Triple G has all these little red marks on his face. It's interesting.
You can see what?
Canelo, that Triple G is getting touched up. Is interesting.
Well, it's mostly the gloves, I think. It's mostly the wraps. They're like, his hands are basically hard now. So when he hits him, he gets like these marks all over his face. Also, we have to keep in mind, the guy's juiced. He's definitely juiced.
Now, are we sure that Canelo didn't have his hands wrapped like that in the first fight and that he doesn't wrap his hands like that all the time?
I don't think he did because they looked at his hands. Abel Sanchez saw him, and in the first fight, they were in a different state, I think, and he couldn't do that. I'm looking for, what the heck am I doing right now? Give me 1 second, people. Bear with me. Okay. Round number 3. Wait, I gotta bring up this damn screen. Okay. All right, here we are, round number 3. Here we go, Bob. All right, Triple G stepping forward. Canelo throwing a jab. Triple G stepping forward with a right hand. It looked like it missed. It was a big straight right hand. I think Canelo ducked it. And there's Triple G stepping in with the jab still. Cutting angles, nice little jab, hits Canelo on the forehead. Canelo throwing 2 jabs, missing both. Triple G shooting with a right jab and then throwing a right uppercut, and it partially landed on Canelo's chin. Canelo gets Triple G in a headlock. Triple G standing his ground. Canelo throws a jab. It looks like it landed. Wasn't very good. Triple G rode with it. Triple G still nice little stiff jab from Triple G, and Canelo fires back with a left hook. Then a right uppercut from from Triple G lands on Canelo's face, and Canelo looked to land his own uppercut, but Triple G's was better. Canelo kind of swooping around. Triple G, big right hand, misses. Nice head movement from Canelo. Canelo stepped in and kind of feinted. Big right overhand from Canelo, misses. Triple G in the center ring. Both men not taking many steps back now. Triple G taking a step back, anticipating probably a right overhand from Canelo. Triple G pivoting to the left. He's both still in the center of the ring. Canelo shooting at a jab and missing. Triple G seemed to have landed a partial right hand through a jab. I don't know. It didn't look like it landed. Canelo landing a jab to the body. There's a little jab from Triple G that kind of glances off the top of Canelo's head. It's not really a solid punch. There's another, but the heads clashed right now. Triple G landing a nice stiff jab. Canelo throwing a right hand. It looked like it might have touched. Triple G landing a kind of jabbing right hand, right straight. That did land. Triple G just really peppering Canelo with shots. Canelo's having issues landing a solid punch on him. There's multiple jabs that landed on Canelo, nothing too solid. And then a grazing right hand. Canelo throws a left hook and it grazes off Triple G's glove. Triple G showing Canelo the shoulder. Kind of a little roll there. Shooting him with the jab. Canelo off balance. We got 57 seconds left in the third round. Both men stand in the middle of the ring. Triple G landing kind of a partial blows with jabs. Canelo just mostly moving his head around. There's this partial left hook from Triple G. There's another jab that lands from Triple G. Straight left jab. Now the left hook from Triple G lands. Canelo pushing a jab, not landing. There's a right hand that partially. It's a lot of partials. The cleanest punches of the round so far have been Triple G. Canelo throwing a right uppercut, kind of grazes past the head of Triple G. Left hook, kind of just touching, grazing, nothing too solid. Very fast hands from Canelo, but nothing landing solid. There's a right hand from Triple G that sneaks through the middle and smacks Canelo in the face, pops his head back. Canelo throwing a right uppercut, looks like it missed. Triple G pivoting to the left. Big left hook from Triple G misses, and he shoots in and grabs Canelo. Canelo stepping forward, not a real ring general in this fight so far. Triple G boxing at times. Canelo just kind of coming forward. And we come to the end of the third round.
Canelo looks like he's fighting flustered. Like in the first round, he was collected. He was aggressive. It looked like he had a game plan. The second round, that carried through. But this round, he came in and he was fast. Yeah, but he looked not confident.
Yeah, I don't think he can really. He knows he really can't hurt this guy.
I think that he threw his best attempts in the first couple of rounds, and when Triple G is standing there in front of him, calm, cool, collected, and ready to go, I think that it really is shattering his confidence, because he probably really thought that he was going to come in this fight and just beast him out in the first.
Please, if anybody's touching the watch together, just let it pause there, because we're doing the play-by-play. Just give me a second. I'm setting up some stuff. We're going to be doing our scorecards. All right, Bob, who'd you think won that round?
Triple G.
Okay.
I think that, you know, as crazy as it is, like, the fight is pivoting. Like, Canelo went from looking confident to looking scared and flustered.
He's being outlanded. He's being outlanded. The harder blows are all from Triple G. Canelo looks confident, but he's got fast hands, that's for sure. But a lot of these shots are partials. Anything he lands, nothing too solid. The best punch he landed in the whole fight, I think, was a left hook in the second round. That's really kind of become Canelo's best punch later in his career. Around his 20s, I think he started really just leaning on that left hook. Okay, so we're going into what? Round number 4, right, Bob?
Yes, we are heading into round 4.
Round number 4.
Fight.
But before we fight, we're going to be looking at some of the action that's going on in the corner here.
Thank you for the suggestion, Gerson. He's suggesting that we rescore Martinez Williams 1.
Well, who did you think won that one? Who did he think won that one?
Let us know who you think won that one, but he's also suggesting the Chocolatito Estrada trilogy.
Oh yeah. I saw the first one, and I thought Roman was robbed, like royally, like crazy robbery. All right, we're gonna watch this. I think that guy was just too big for him, wasn't he? And he still beat his ass in that first fight, which was crazy. Roman beat his ass. He should have got that win. All right, so we're gonna be turning off this Contra music, and we're gonna be getting in this corner over here, bro. Getting in this corner. But we want to listen to some of the audio.
Ya, porque ahorita te lo quiso agarrar por acá, hijo, ¿eh? ¿Por qué? Porque se lo tiras igual. Hay que fintarlo y no tirarlo, hay que tirarlo 2 veces. Hay que picarle abajo y arriba, que le vas a tirar el jab. Ok, y aquí.
It's a nice left hand. I told you guys, that's a fucking crazy jab Triple G throws, man. That is a very big power punch.
Eddie Reynoso wants his fighter Canelo to...
Okay, round number 4, people. All right, we're going to lower this audio.
Take him upstairs and downstairs.
All right, let me pause this for a second. I just got to turn the audio off. I don't want to get the video blocked. All right, here we go. All right, Triple G stepping forward. There's a left hook to the body that is partials, and then a nice straight jab from Triple G. Triple G very, very, very much more confident now. Triple G kind of paring away a jab from Canelo. Triple G just all around getting faster. Canelo landing a partial left hook. There's 2 jabs from Canelo. Both of them are parried away. A right hook from Canelo that lands on the elbow. There's a left hook from Canelo that it looked like it landed. All right, there's hard to judge. It looks like a lot of partials to me. There's a left hook from Canelo that misses. There's a left hook from Canelo that hits Golovkin's left hand, and an uppercut that lands from Canelo, and then a left hook. There's a nice a right uppercut from Canelo. Canelo's real fast, man. Left hook that lands from Canelo. Canelo's getting a lot more assertive. He sees the fight slipping away from him completely. I don't think he was winning it, but it is definitely getting worse. A lot of hard shots from Triple G. Jabs, left hooks. There's another stiff jab from Golovkin that hurt Canelo. You can see he got stiff. Whoa, big uppercut from Triple G. Big uppercut. You can hear that thing thud up his head. Triple G catching a lot of Canelo shots on the gloves. There's a low jab from Canelo that hits Triple G in the chest. And then kind of a touch jab. Nice little straight jab to the body from Triple G. Canelo doing a push jab to the left. This is a terrible angle they have here. Isn't it, Bob?
It is.
Really
it's the butt angle.
Why are they showing this angle? There's a left straight from Canelo that misses. Canelo looks to be gassing a little bit. There's a borderline left upper hook to the body from Canelo, and then a hook to the body from Triple G. There's a jab from Triple G that kind of looks like it had straight a little low there. Kind of glanced off Canelo's stomach. Triple G throwing a right straight. Not kind of peppering Canelo with that jab. Triple G slips away from Canelo's jab there. Canelo kind of plodding forward. There's a left hook it's sort of a push from Triple G. It wasn't quite a punch. Triple G throwing a big left hook, hitting on it looked like it hit Canelo in the arms. There's a nice jab from Triple G. Both men kind of gassing. I mean, the intensity is just through the roof.
And I think the nerves are high as well.
Yes. I mean, when it comes to Canelo at this point in his career, yeah, it's like high-level chess, really. The guy was just so fast. He's not this fast anymore. He's not this good anymore. Really, this is the best version of Canelo. I know he has on clenbuterol, but you know, there's 2 peppering jabs from Triple G and an uppercut that slams Canelo in the face. Triple G coming in, hard round to score.
You know, I don't think so. I think that this is where
there's a nice stiff jab. There's a
Triple
shot,
G
left
has
hook
already
on the
taken
elbow
over.
of Triple G. Say it again, Bob. Sorry, I'm calling this. It looks like Canelo landed. He threw a left hook and hit Triple G on the elbow. A lot of people they don't know what scoring blows are. A shot on a guy's arm is not a scoring blow, because if that was the case, Floyd would have lost every fight. Nice stiff jab from Triple G. Canelo throws a right hook to the body. Looks like it missed. This is like a kind of fight you got to watch super fast. There's a right uppercut from Canelo. It looks like it hit Triple G on the chest. Not really the cleanest punch in the world. And we've come to the end of the 4th round. It's 4th round, right, Bob?
Yep. And I would give that one to Triple G.
All right. Triple G, huh?
I give it to Triple G because...
Sorry, guys.
I give it to Triple G because he is dictating the pace of the fight. He's throwing good, clean, effective shots. He is moving Canelo around the ring. Like, in round 1, Canelo was in the center of the ring, pushing the action. Now, for the last 2 rounds, Triple G has been in the center of the ring, kind of pushing Canelo wherever he wants him to go. So it's Triple G for me. And I think if I recall correctly, this was kind of where it started to pivot. Like, I think Canelo put a lot into those first couple of rounds because he thought he was going to just blow it out. And when he saw that even with all of the everything he'd done, right, it wasn't having an effect on Triple G, I think that really unnerved him and he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I think it's kind of slipping away. I think Canelo's trying to fight his way back into the fight. He sees that he was doing decently in the beginning, and now it's kind of slipping away from him. And it's not that. I think what it is that Triple G, instead of boxing, he became more assertive. He became much more aggressive. So Canelo's firing, and they even told Canelo. I think they told him to not be afraid. Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, they were telling him, "You're doing well. You're doing well. You're doing well." They kept saying like, "You're doing well," but like, by the same token, I don't think he's performing the way that they thought he would, and I don't think he is having the effect on Triple G he thought he would.
I mean, the first fight he did very poorly. He had great defense, but he really didn't land any punches. He's doing a way better in this fight than he did in the first one. But I just think Triple G's just landing the harder punches, and it just keeps getting away from him. Like Canelo's throwing like these little like peppering shots. I mean, he does land a couple of hard ones every once in a while, but for the most part, they're just like, there's nothing too impressive. I mean, yeah, some of his shots, he had amazingly fast hands at this point in his career. Nowadays, he's always winding up. Back then, he had like these real sharp shots, right?
Yeah.
Like this shit is just so fast. It's insane.
It's fast, but you can also see that he's nervous.
It's weird because Canelo wasn't always that fast. Like, he just became more explosive out of nowhere. I wonder if it had anything to do with tainted meat.
I think they also dialed in his training camps because early on he would come in like really big or really soft, or it just looked like they hadn't quite figured out the formula. And I don't mean that pun, but maybe I do. They hadn't quite figured out how to get him into prime shape.
Yeah.
And now that they seem to have like kind of dialed in on what they needed to do for this fight.
All right, before we get back into the next fight, people, we're going to be showing you guys, we're going to be trying to show you a promo for our up-and-coming show, which is called Trust the Science. Okay, here we go. This is a small trailer from the show. Let's see if we can... Hopefully this isn't just the intro. Yes. No, this is the intro. All right, so that's the intro to Trust the Science. I have a full video, full trailer for it. Just give me 1 second. I should have had this all queued up, huh, Bob?
Might have been an idea.
Yeah, it would have been a good idea. I wonder if it's in the FU Sports section. So does anybody say anything in the comments?
Gerson is saying that he thought Williams won 2 out of the 3 times he's seen it. And then he's saying that he thought that a lot of people thought Martinez won. He didn't say who he thought won in the Chocolatito Estrada trilogy.
I thought Roman won the first one. I saw the second one. I think he got knocked out, right? In the second one. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking the guy in the comments. I have to go back and watch them. That's a good suggestion. I probably will go back and watch those. For anyone who's just joining us on Rumble, this is a rescoring of Golovkin versus Canelo 2, and you're watching FU Sports on Rumble, and on YouTube you're watching FU TV, and this is where you can reach us.
Johnson's legs is gone. He stands flat-footed. Johnson's legs is gone.
All right, this is FU TV, FU Sports Classics. This is when we go back and score fights from the past. And they're always robberies. It's always possible robberies. Refreshing our our memories, you know, because I remember the first one we did of this was the Oscar De La Hoya Felix Trinidad fight, which I actually thought for many years that that Oscar had been robbed, and this is probably because I was a little kid, and you know all the different people saying whatever, you know, they were all saying he's robbed, and it was probably trying to build up the rematch. But me and Bob rescored it, and I thought Felix Trinidad edged it.
Yep.
Gerson
Gerson is saying that he had Roman 3-0, but he's only seen the third one once.
All right, we're gonna watch those. Thanks for the suggestion, man. All right, let's look at some of this stuff in the corner. Wait. Did we miss? Wait. We have to listen to some of the corner, right? All right. I thought I missed it.
Okay, you're backing up a couple times too many, okay? Now when you throw that good jab, give me a jab right here too, okay? And you gotta be lower with those shots. You understand? Yeah. Lower. Yes. I don't want them on top. Got it.
We're going to round number 5, right, Bob?
Yes.
Fight.
All right, they're showing some of the stuff in the corner. Sorry, guys. I'm going to show a little bit of these shots right now.
Yeah, Canelo looks like he's just run a marathon. He's looking very tired, very discombobulated.
It's a nice shot.
That made his ear flap like a little fish.
He's got like bricks for hands.
Be in a different place in that round. Chris, did you give Golovkin that round?
I did. 38-38, all even on my scorecard. I thought Gennady Golovkin came out strong.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. All right, here we go. Golovkin just kind of walking right up to Canelo. No fear, just literally just walked up to him. There's a little jab from Golovkin, a right body shot. Canelo fires back with a counter left hook. It looked like it landed. It was a counter uppercut, actually.
It sounds like the body is a key strategy for the Golovkin team because he kept saying, Abel Sanchez kept saying, like, go low. I don't want the shots high. Bring the shots down.
Yeah, he's become a headhunter. It's kind of a grazing jab from Triple G. It's kind of a nice stiff jab from Triple G, and he pivots to the left. There's another jab from Triple G. Triple G catches a left hook on his right hand. There's another uppercut from Triple G. Canelo throws a barrage of punches and eats a left hook to the face for his trouble. Those aren't very hard body shots from Canelo, but he is, very fast hands. Hardest blow so far is Golovkin. Canelo is pressuring forward, but Triple G keeps standing his ground. There's a off-balance left hook from Canelo. Misses a big overhand right from Canelo. Lands on Golovkin. Golovkin shoots forward with all kinds of shots. A jab and leaps in with an uppercut. Lands both, and he landed a straight right hand. Canelo throwing a left hook to the body. Didn't look too hard, but I'll say it was a good body shot, I guess. It's hard to see from the angles that they're showing. There's a short little left hook from Golovkin. It looked like it missed. There's a push jab that hits Canelo. There's another jab. Golovkin kind of shooting in this jab and pivoting to the left real quick, getting away from keeping Canelo off balance. This is boxing, people. This is not running. He is not running. He is boxing. Unlike Canelo. Canelo literally ran for the whole first fight. Triple G is setting up angles. He's landing jabs and he's pivoting.
He ducked under that shot from Canelo.
It's kind of a push in straight right hand. There's a big left hook from Triple G that misses off balance. You can see Triple G's kind of wilting a little from the pressure. There's a right straight from Triple G. Canelo pressuring but not throwing anything. Here we go. Canelo throwing a jab. It touches. It's a jab. It doesn't land. There's a nice stiff jab from Triple G. And he comes in. He smothers a little bit. You can tell he's gassing. There's a jab that lands for Triple G. Triple G is the older man here. Canelo's, I think, in his 20s. There's a nice jab from Canelo that lands in a kind of touch jab after. Okay, he didn't really follow up with a right. Canelo pressuring forward and eating multiple jabs, stiff jabs. These are much harder jabs than the one Canelo's landing. Right, Canelo pivoting to the right. Canelo's footwork is just too heavy, you know. There's a nice jab from Canelo. It's quick and stiff, but it's not landing. It's all, at the best, it's glancing. There's a couple of 2 body shots from Canelo. Not very hard, but, you know, they are scoring, I think. It's hard to see them from these angles, some of these angles. There's Triple G throwing a straight right hand. Canelo throwing 2 hooks and missing both. Actually, 2 uppercuts and missed both and eating a hard jab. Hard round to score. There's a nice body shot from Triple G and another one, and then a right straight. Multiple jabs touching Canelo. Just boxing Canelo's ears off, really, but hard, very, very hard round to score. We come to the end of what round is this again? 5th, right, Bob?
5, and that for me goes to Triple G.
Yeah, it's a hard round to score for me.
I mean, Canelo was a little bit more active. He threw a few more shots that were effective, but like by the same token, I think that Triple G just outboxed him. Triple G did more.
He did. They both did a lot. It's hard. The body shots. It's hard to see those body shots really from the angles that they're showing. I mean, really, I could almost call it a draw round. But I mean, the harder shots were landed by. I thought they were landed by Triple G. Who'd you give the round to, Bob?
Triple G.
Triple G, right? Okay. I just want to make sure, you know. All right. So you got Triple G kind of getting his second win, huh, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Canelo did well for the first 2 rounds, and then I think when Canelo entered the ring in round 3, it pivoted, and I haven't seen him come back from that.
Yes. All right, we're going to be showing you guys our scorecard right now. Nope, not winner. We're not going to do that. The fight's not over yet. Okay, so there you are. All right, we have give me this. All right. We'll lower this Mortal Kombat music a little bit. All right, so we have Triple G. Well, on my card, I have Triple G winning. Actually, Bob also has Triple G winning. I have Canelo winning the 5th round, and Bob has him winning the 1st and 2nd. All right, you good, Bob?
Yep.
All right, we're going to listen to some of this action in the corner here. All right, here we go.
Eres más joven que él, Saúl, ¿eh? Eres más joven que él, hay que aprovechar eso.
Ooh, that's a nice cut that opened up there.
Yeah, we should look at that, huh?
You cannot sit that tight.
Yes, Canelo was cut in the previous round.
That was with that uppercut. No, that was a punch. That punch that made his ear flap like a little fish. That's the one.
I just kind of gave the last round to Canelo. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. It's that big jab right there. I told you, these guys' jabs are fucking crazy.
Opened up a cut on the eyebrow of Canelo.
But was a nice right hand. Nice right hand.
Abel Sanchez in Golovkin's corner says we got to start fighting this guy. We can't fall behind on points.
I don't. It's rare to see Abel Sanchez.
We're in round number 6.
Golovkin that.
All right. Triple G stepping forward. Both men kind of just standing right next to each other. These guys are boxing tight. There's a left hook from Canelo. You thought that landed, Bob? Hard to tell.
I don't know. It's a weird angle. Like,
it looked kind of cuffing to me. I'll say it landed. All right, there's Canelo throwing a body shot. I don't know.
That looked a little low.
I'll say it landed. There's a right hook from Canelo. Misses and off balance. Canelo just falls off balance. Not very good. He's putting everything. There's a left hook from Canelo. Lands on Triple G's elbow. Triple G really able to pick these shots off. There's a nice stiff jab from Triple G. And that little touch right hand. Triple G parrying off Canelo's jab there. Canelo pressing forward, very slowly plotting. Triple G throwing a straight right hand and landing kind of some partials. There's a nice stiff jab. I mean, Triple G's just jabbing his head off.
Yep.
Canelo throwing 2 little jabs and missing and then getting his head popped back again. I mean, this fight really just took everything away from Canelo, I feel like. He was never the same after this fight.
Well, I think that it was a reminder, you know, like all of his tricks, all of his nonsense, and it didn't go his way.
Big right hook from Triple G shoots around Canelo's guard. Canelo throws a left hook. It looked like maybe possibly a partial left hook. Triple G hardest punch of the whole round is a right hook around Canelo's guard. Canelo tucking those hands up high and moving back at the same time. So there's a glancing shot from Canelo, and he throws a right hand, and Triple G takes it on the shoulder. Canelo throws a left hook. It hits Triple G on the elbow. Triple G doing a great job blocking that body. Canelo really cannot land anything solid on him. It's very discouraging. Triple G throws a left hook and pivots to the left. There's a headbutt that lands. Both men clashed heads. People just don't understand. They think I kept hearing people say, "Oh, Triple G was running away." He's not running away. He's standing in the guy's face, boxing his ass. You know, There's a left uppercut to the body from Canelo. Canelo parries away Triple G's jab and throws a jab of his own. It didn't land. Canelo looking completely gassed right now. What do you think, Bob?
I think it's interesting that he stood in his face and boxed his ass.
Yeah, he's boxing his ass. He's just like, not like Leonard Ellaby. He'd be boxing his ass with different body parts. There's a nice jab from Triple G. Nice stiff jab. Canelo throws a right uppercut, misses. Canelo very sluggish right now. Real gas. Triple G throwing a left hook. Looks like it landed. It might have been a partial. It's hard to see with these angles. These are some bad angles. There's another jab that pops Canelo's head back. Canelo just really just looking very sluggish. Smothering his own shots. Just real slow right now from Canelo. Triple G's popping Canelo's head back. Canelo throwing a right hook. Nothing on it. I mean, Triple G ate it like it was nothing. These are just Canelo falling over his own feet right now. We come to the end of the, what was this, the 6th?
This is 6.
Round 6.
Gerson actually made an interesting point. He says that Canelo didn't fight the best all the time, and it caused him to create bad habits. And I could see that. Like, I think that Canelo was very spoiled in some ways. He did cherry pick a lot. He would wait guys out.
Him.
You know, he definitely, he's not a terrible fighter by any means. He is a talented fighter, you know, and he was a very promising and exciting fighter to watch earlier in his career. But I think he definitely picked up some bad habits. And I think that there's some lazy coaching happening there too. I really just don't like the dishonesty and the lack of integrity around, you know, the PED usage and the cheap stuff.
Well, I mean, he doesn't want to destroy his reputation. He wants to cheat, but not getting into punishment for it. He wants to keep his legacy going, you know? So,
for sure.
yeah.
But I think that, you know, ultimately your legacy will be better if you act with integrity. You know.
All right, so we're going to be scoring the previous round.
I would give it to Triple G.
Triple G, huh? All right, Triple G's really making a comeback on your card, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I think that after the 3rd round, that was the turning point. And I've seen some flashes of Canelo doing a little something, but I haven't seen him do enough.
I mean, it's definitely competitive. Like Canelo is competitive, but he's just not landing the right amount of punches. He's not landing powerful punches. He's peppering for the most part.
And it also looks like he doesn't have a plan.
And he's dead tired right now.
Like, he's in there kind of on autopilot, it seems like. He's doing kind of a lot of the same patterns and techniques and some of the not great habits that he does in kind of every fight.
I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to punch with Triple G because he has very fast hands. He's explosive with his hands. But the thing is Triple G has faster feet and he has better timing. And he's just all around better. He has better footwork, right? He has better footwork. He has faster feet. Triple G has faster feet.
I think what's important here, or what's really having an impact here, is that Triple G is not nervous. Like, there's no nerves. He's in there. He's like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to fight. And he's got that calm, cool, collected, professional vibe.
Right.
But Canelo feels like he's fighting nervous. He feels like he's fighting very tense.
Round 7, right, Bob?
Yes.
We're going to be listening to a little bit of the corner right now. You're watching FUTV.
Unless you're on Rumble, where it's FU Sports.
On FU Sports on Rumble. We are also FU Sports on Facebook. And FUTV on Kick. All right. We're really trying to expand this, right, Bob? But I forgot to say. I always have to say this. Subscribe, motherfuckers!
You just woke all of our dogs up.
Yes. All of our dogs are dead because I screamed. All right, we're going to be going into looking at some shit in this round over here. We're going to be listening to some shit that's going on in the corner and shit. But first, we need audio.
That would be a good idea.
Yes.
Too much. Well, that's not the case in this fight.
Ahí va, así te quiero ver, cabrón. Así, güey.
That can't feel nice. They're like opening that cut and sticking something in it.
Yeah, cut's not looking good. Triple G gas.
It's interesting to see how tired they are.
Yeah.
A big combination. Just make sure you're solid.
Triple G throws power with everything, so you know he gets tired.
Okay, that was a very good round. You let him a couple shots. That's all.
Each round is its own fight. So Chris Mannix, there's Iron Mike Tyson, former heavyweight champion of the world. So Chris,
that would have been a good opportunity to use your button.
Oh, here we are. Which button, Bob?
Your Mike Tyson button.
Yeah. Yes. There's a right straight from Triple G and a left hook. There's multiple jabs, a left hook. Triple G just really starting to get Canelo land a nice jab there. Triple G just starting. There's a left hook. Can't really tell if it's landing or not. I'm assuming it's not. Just from the posture. There's two little short right hand uppercuts from Canelo and the jab. There's a left hook from Triple G that doesn't really land, and it lands on the chest, but I'll say, it landed.
There's a left hook from Canelo.
There's another left hook from Canelo that kind of grazes the chin. Triple G pushing him with that jab, stepping back, Canelo throwing a big hit punch. Not scoring people. There's a kidney punch from Canelo, and then a right hook. There's a big left hook that lands right in Canelo's fucking face.
I think they punched at the same time with that shot.
Yeah, but Triple G's shot was better. There's kind of a weird overhand Triple G throws with the knuckles right into Canelo's forehead. Very hard punch. It's a weird kind of style punch. It's almost like an overhand, but like a short overhand. All knuckles, the way it comes down. There's a nice stiff jab from Triple G. There's a big cuffing right hand from Canelo. Looks like it landed with the palm, but I'll say it landed clean. There's a nice still straight right hand from, there's a left hook from Triple G, and he landed a right straight before that, and then a left hook. There's a nice right straight. Triple G just kind of like, he can, from these little short distance, he kind of can generate a lot of power. It's like the guy has baseball bats for hands, He pushes or sledgehammers.
Mm-hmm. But he's still relaxed. He's tired, but he's relaxed. Like he's thinking about it. His eyes are open.
Mm-hmm.
He's
There's
he's
a nice
strategizing.
Jab from Triple G. He's very relaxed for a guy who's winded. It's probably a lot of it is nerves. Multiple jabs from Triple G landing.
Canelo is balled up tighter than a pill bug over there.
He just can't hurt the guy. There's a nice stiff jab from Canelo, and Triple G lands his own, and then Triple G slips the right hand. Canelo having all kinds of problems landing anything really solid on Triple G, and when he does, it doesn't really hurt him. Canelo leaping in with a right hand and a left straight. It's part look like a low blow to me. It just doesn't look. These are not legal shots. Canelo's throwing low shit. There's a left hook that does land from Canelo. He changed it, the angle on it really well. It landed. It looked like a pivot to the left uppercut from Triple G. Nice little jab. He's just peppering the fuck out of Canelo, isn't he?
Yeah.
Canelo's
just marching forward and getting punched in the face.
He's marching forward. Every once in a while, he'll land something off balance right hand. Canelo throws a push jab. Canelo lands and then eats a stiff jab for his troubles. Canelo plodding forward. Triple G throwing a left hook, right hand, big uppercut from Triple G lands. Canelo throwing these kind of leaping in left, right straights. Nothing with any power. Eating these huge stiff jabs, just jumping right into these big punches. Partial left hook to end that round. What round was that again, Bob?
That was round 7.
All right, we come to the end of the 7th. I'm going to make sure this was the 7th. Sometimes when you're scoring these things, you forget. Yeah, it was round 7. You're right, Bob. We're going to round number 8. That's why it's good having it like this, huh? This new setup I have. Don't you guys? This is amazing. Aren't I amazing? Remember to subscribe to FUTV. Because we love you. All right, we're going to be pausing this for a second because we need to be able to hear the corner. It is the story of the fight. Part of the story of the fight. And we're going to be scoring this first. But before we do, a toilet's going to come up and explode. What do you think of this, Bob?
I think that that's something.
All right. My poop effect didn't work, but it's okay. I'll fix that later.
It's interesting that you have a poop effect.
I do have a poop effect. I don't know what happened to my poop effect. Where is my poop? We're going to check my poop effect first, people, and then we're going to go and we're going to listen to some of the corner. But before that, we're going to score it. Okay, I'm going to test my poop effect. Oh, no, that's not it. The poop effect is around here somewhere. It's a poop file. Did I pass? Oh, here it is. All right, let's see if this poop works. Okay, my poop is broken. I have broken poop. That's
Sounds
fucked
like
up.
something you need to go to the doctor for.
My poop is fucked up. All right, so we're gonna be I'll fix that later. Obviously, there's always something breaking on this program. We're going into round number 8, right, Bob?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Got to go back in this corner.
Who did you score round 7 for?
I'm gonna be doing that right now. Actually, I should rescore it first, right? Okay. Who do you got winning that one, Bob?
Triple G, honestly.
Yeah, Triple G.
I wouldn't disagree. I wouldn't be like, oh, that's crazy. What were you watching if somebody wanted to give it to Canelo? Because I do think he was a little bit more active. But I don't think he did enough. Like, that's the problem I'm having.
Yeah. He looks to me like he's wilting.
He's
just
not doing enough. Like, he's there. He's in the fight. He's doing stuff. But he's fighting with his shoulders up by his ears.
Mm-hmm.
And walking forward, yes. But he's not really doing anything except being a moving punching bag.
Yeah, he's plodding forward and getting
He's
beat
like
up
a sentient punching
yes,
bag.
he's getting touched up. And he does land some every once in a while, but he is getting beat on. All right, let's listen to this.
We're losing here, okay? There we go. Hands down. Hands down.
Why did he reach into his ear and say, you're losing?
Maybe he's trying to get him to fight more. I don't know. Who knows?
Like, that's weird.
It is. I mean, that guy's a snake. He got rid of him after this fight. But maybe he wants him to fight harder. Maybe that's what it is.
Mixed instructions there by Abel
Head clash.
Gennady Golovkin's corner. He whispered
Nice
in
uppercut.
Golovkin's ear, we're losing here. And then
I mean, come on.
cameras
This
catch
uppercut landed solid.
good round. Mixed instructions there.
Losing. This guy, I don't know what the fuck he's watching.
For a TV audience.
Maybe he's living on Canelo's balls because, you know, he's got that kind of like, you know, Mexican thing going on where he's going to be all racist. This is probably why he dropped his ass, right? All right.
Yeah.
He got rid of him after this fight.
That was just very bizarre. Like,
He's
he
made
comes
so many
out
mistakes.
after a good round and he goes, we're losing. Like, that's not the first thing you
Maybe
say
he
to your
wants
fighter.
him to fight more. I mean, it's just he wants him to fight harder, maybe.
Then why not say fight harder?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's stupid. All right, so we got Golovkin coming forward, landing a short little right uppercut. Canelo throwing a left hook, not really landing. There's a little push flick jab from Canelo, doesn't really land. There's a right straight from Canelo that lands. Both men and just on top of each other. There's a left hook from Triple G that lands so hard, it looked like it put Canelo off balance. Canelo plodding forward. There's a right uppercut, right hook around around the guard of Triple G, and another right hook that lands on Triple G from Canelo. Canelo pressuring forward. There's a little short right uppercut to the body from Canelo. Canelo hitting Triple G with another right hand around the corner, around the guard. Canelo coming heavy this round, eating a big jab there. There's pushing with the hand, kind of measuring. Canelo measuring there. Canelo coming forward, eating a right overhand, right in his fucking head. Canelo plodding forward, landing a touching jab. Triple G hitting him with a nice little jab there. Canelo hitting Triple G then with a right hook. Triple G, Canelo doing pretty good in this round. Wrapping that right hand around that guard. It's just Triple G slowing down. I mean, he is an older man here. There's a big left hook that lands from Triple G. Canelo throwing a little short right uppercut to the body. Triple G hitting him with a nice straight right hand. Canelo pressuring forward. It's multiple, just a lot of blows. I hate these angles. That's just the worst fucking angles ever. Right, Bob? Like, what are they thinking with these angles?
There's
a
a
big
lot
left
of
hook from Canelo that
focusing
misses.
in on Canelo's tattoo.
Yeah,
I
it's like
feel
they're all up in his back. You can't see the punches. It looks like multiple jabs landing on Canelo and a straight right hand. Just a lot of peppering stuff from Triple G. There's a nice straight right, little short right hand from Canelo's straight right hand. Canelo kind of weaving around left and right. Triple D kind of peppering in jabs. Canelo rolling with the it was like a weird jab hook from Triple G, but Canelo rolled with it. Canelo throwing a left hook, kind of grazing Triple G, smashing him with another shot. There's Canelo doing some decent head movement. Triple G doesn't want to hit him in the back of the head. Canelo hits Triple G on his hand. It was a hard shot because Triple G nodded his head no, but it landed. It was landed on the glove, and then it hit the glove hit Triple G in the face, his own glove. Triple G just peppering with that jab, trying to set up that right straight. He missed. Canelo, but just kind of weaving with the shots. Triple G obviously slowing down, but so is Canelo. But Triple G looks to be gassing a little bit more. Canelo bouncing around on his toes in one spot, shooting a little jab. Triple G hitting him with a nice straight jab. Looks like he bloodied his nose. There's a big right hand from Triple G. I don't know if it landed. I think it did. What do you think, Bob? You think that landed? It's been pretty fast.
I do think it did.
All right, we come to the end of this round. I'm going to be pausing it right now so we can score this. Okay, I'm going to pause it. All right, Bob.
Triple G.
And Triple G.
I think Canelo did more, but Canelo is so obviously wilting.
Yeah, but we got to score the punches, you know. So with the wilting, that's what you're...
No, the end of that sentence was that he's wilting, so his punches are less accurate and less effective.
Yeah. I mean, it's been like that for the last few rounds. I thought this round was a better round for Canelo just because he looks like he's getting kind of a second wind. It looks like Triple G is slowing down a little bit. And, it makes sense. I mean, Triple G is the older man. He's fighting this really fast, juiced-up guy. Yeah, it looks like Canelo's getting a second win, but it's not really great to get your second win in the 8th round, right? When
yeah, definitely not ideal.
Rounds. All right, here we go. We're going into the round number 9.
Fight.
I probably got to put that over that thing. All right, here we go. We're going to be listening to a little bit of the corner as we love to do.
Very, very good. That's the kind of one I want. It's right here, G, right here. Yeah, that's the kind of one I want. Toca attack, Gianna. Sure, toca attack. Get out around, Gianna. Toca attack. G, longer and lower. Okay, you gotta keep working them the whole round. Okay. The jab is great, but you gotta mix it up. Okay. That shot on top is good. Touch him on the sides too. Open him up. Come on, baby. You can't rest on it. Deep breath.
I think he's saying this because the first fight they got completely robbed, so he's just trying to get him to work more.
Canelo looks like he's having some sort of existential crisis over there.
Sergio Mora, it is, when I watch this and I see the blood being drawn by Golovkin, marking it.
All right, Canelo's mom screaming.
She's taking a page out of Manny Pacquiao's mom's book.
All right, we got Triple G stepping forward. It's right there, guys, are chest to chest. Big left hook from Triple G. There's a right hook from Triple G that partially lands. There's a left hook from Triple G that lands. Kind of taking it to Canelo. Canelo falling off balance there. There's a short right uppercut from Canelo that looks like it touches. Canelo throwing a left hook and it misses. Both men standing almost chest to chest. Triple G just parrying off that shot. Left hook from Canelo. Partially. It looks like it was a partial. Triple G circling to the left. Canelo throwing a right hook and missing. Triple G parrying it. There's looked like a body shot. Looked low, but I'll say it was a landing body shot from Triple G. Canelo throws a right hook and he's off balance and he misses. Triple G throwing an overhand right and it lands. Triple G himself is very, very gassed. Canelo throwing a right hook and over. There was like another one of those weird scooping overhands. Real short kind of overhand from Triple G. He likes to throw with the knuckles. Real nice punch. Very awkward. Most fighters can't throw that. It landed perfectly. There's a little kind of push jab from Canelo. There's a little right hand kind of touch Triple G from Canelo. There's a jab from Canelo, and he shoots in for a clinch. Triple G thinks about a rabbit punch possibly. He stopped himself. Triple G throwing a right hook, wraps right around Canelo's guard, hits him right in the side of the head. There's multiple jabs from Triple G that land on Canelo and a right straight that also lands. Not the most solid, not as solid as the shots he landed earlier in the fight, but they are all landing and they all landed. All right, Canelo not doing much in this round. He was doing decent in the beginning. He was he's kind of competitive, but right now he's just walking forward, getting punched. Multiple peppering shots from Triple G, and Triple G pivots to the left. He's boxing, he's sticking and moving, but I mean, he's so sluggish right now because he's just gassed. Yeah, maybe he needs some clenbuterol in his life. All right, so here comes a right hook. There's a right uppercut from Triple G. It looks like it's just kind of touching at the most. There's a left hook that sneaks through the guard of Canelo, and then another stiff jab. There's a right hand that hits Canelo. Looked like it was behind the ear. Canelo throwing a low blow there. Not intentional. It didn't look intentional. But it's a barrage of like kind of touching shots. It's a nice little short left hook to the body from Canelo and a nice right hand. Canelo eats a big jab there, pops his head back. He looks like some boxer from the video game on NES, Ring King, where you see the hair kind of like vibrate there, like pops off. Both guys going tit for tat here. Hardest shots of the round. Looks like Canelo complaining about the heads clashing. Just getting a little sad. There's a right hand from Canelo. A right overhand. Triple G just really gassing hardcore. The majority of the punches, I think, were by Triple G. We're going into the 13 seconds into the ninth round. We're coming to the end of the round. Canelo throws a left hook and misses. Triple G throwing a jab, hitting Canelo with a straight right hand. All right, we come to the end of the ninth round. Was that the ninth, right, Bob?
That was the ninth. Who do you think won?
Very hard round to score, man.
It was. That was actually a harder round. And I think it's because they're both really tired.
Yes. I mean, Triple G landed the bulk of the shots, the majority of the shots, but the body language of Canelo just makes him look so much more like in control, right? Even though he's not. He's being outpointed, but he's looking more confident, as if he's like, as if he's winning. So it's hard to judge. If you're going to go by punches, I think you'd probably go Triple G. Ring control, or the ring general, might have possibly been Canelo.
And it's almost like that was almost like a wash round. Like neither one of them had the complete package. They each had aspects of what you would want to see, but neither one of them had everything. But I think that shots are more important than ring generalship.
Who do you give the round to, Bob?
I would give the round to I'll give it, you know what? I'll be nice. I'll give it to Canelo.
All right.
Who'd you give it to?
I gave it to Canelo as well. Wait, let me see. Okay. All right, we'll be showing our card around the 10th. All right. We're going to be listening to some of the corner right now. All right, well, to listen to it, I have to turn the damn audio on. I really need like a button to turn that on and off, huh?
Ooh, that cut is huge.
Yeah, it's a big cut.
Yikes.
It's an ugly cut.
Yeah, it is. They like wiped something off his face and it just opened up massively. Yikes.
It's not a short right hand from Canelo on the left hook.
Good action on the inside.
Canelo, then Triple G getting through the middle there.
That hook. The best shot from Canelo Alvarez. Again, withering action here as we get.
All right, here go. Well, it's saying round number 9, so what the fuck's going on?
This is round 10.
Oh, why did it say 9 then?
I don't know.
Okay, so we're in round number 10 there. Fucking card is messed up. Okay, Triple G stepping forward, throwing a little jab, hitting Canelo on his arms. Canelo just kind of bent over, really trying to avoid. Oh, it's a nice little jab from. I mean, this guy must have got brain damage in this fight, right? Look how many shot. There's a nice short little right uppercut from Triple G, and he pivots to the right. Canelo kind of landing on elbows. Nothing clean. There's a nice sort of right hand from Canelo. There's a left hook from Canelo. Looks like it was a partial right hand, and Canelo pivots to the side and tries to land a left. It's all partials. It's all glancing. It's all nothing solid. All right. Triple G standing his ground in the middle of the ring, just peppering Canelo with these jabs. He throws a straight right hand. Nothing too hard. All right. Triple G with a nice straight right hand that rocked Canelo. Hardest punch of the round. All right, Canelo throwing a left hook and missing, throwing a right hand and missing. Then a jab, and Triple G parries it and hits Canelo with a jab. And another jab that pops Canelo's head back. Triple G now walking back to the center of the ring, very confident. There's a left hook from Canelo and a right hand, both miss, and Triple G smashes him with a jab. There's another stiff jab and a nice straight right hand on Canelo at both land. Canelo's getting his ass whooped right now. It's another jab that pops Canelo's head back. Canelo might be he might be rocked right now. There's a left hook from Triple G on Canelo, and then a jab. Canelo fires back with a right hand and lands. But you know, he may be fast, but he ain't punching as hard as Triple G is. Canelo marching forward, lands a nice little short uppercut from Canelo. This is definitely the best version of Canelo. These short hooks. Nowadays, the guy throws these big looping shots. It's terrible. There's no short left hook to the body.
But it looks like he's kind of getting a second wind here again.
It was questionable.
Third wind.
That left hook. Wait, Canelo or Triple G?
Canelo.
There's an overhand left from Triple G. Nice shot. And Canelo kind of nodded his head. There's a nice right hand from Triple G that wraps around the guard of Canelo on the right straight. Canelo's head is getting popped back like over and over again.
Very frustrated.
He's been hit so many times. It's insane. There's a nice right hand. There's Canelo lands a nice jab there. Triple G throws a body shot. I don't know if it landed because they really can't see it. But I guess I'll say it landed because it looked like it did. But or maybe I'll say it didn't. There you go. All right. So there's a right left hook from Canelo. Triple G's glove is glued to his face, so it looks sort of like Canelo's hitting the glove, and then that's hitting Triple G in the face. But I'll say it landed. Big left hook from Triple G looked like it was blocked by Canelo in a straight right hand, and then another right hand that looks like it glanced Canelo.
Canelo is so frustrated right now.
Yeah, Canelo's all beat up. Look, oh man, so many shots landing. It's hard to count them. All right, we come to the end of the 10th round. Yeah. All right.
I mean, Triple G is exhausted.
Yes, he's been exhausted.
But even though he's exhausted, he's still, I think, throwing the better shots. More shots, better shots.
He's fatigued, but he is landing I think he is landing the better shots. There's never really a ring general. I guess if you say that Triple G is boxing him, he's making him miss and pay. Yeah, at times Canelo becomes very aggressive, but he doesn't do much with it other than get jabbed in the fucking face. All right, I'm going to be pausing this so we can listen to some of what's going on in the corner. We're going to be putting our scores in for this round. Who do you think won that round, Bob?
Triple G.
All right, so you got Triple G up. All right.
Who do you have?
I think I'm going to give it to Triple G just because of the amount of punches that landed. The harder punches are being landed by Triple G. Okay. A lot of people read body language. This is what I said about, I've said this about Floyd Mayweather, why a lot of people watch the body language and they are swayed by it, you know? And I think that can happen here in this Canelo Triple G fight because Triple G, they see him as the boogeyman. So when they see him taking these steps back, they're automatically making up this narrative of, oh, he's scared. But he's not scared. He's landing shots. He's landing straight right hands, straight left hands. He's leaping in with hooks. He's landing them. He's leaping in for uppercuts. He's pivoting. He's throwing a straight right hand and pivoting to the left, pivoting to the right, jab, jump back. He's letting Canelo walk into shots. So you can't tell me this guy is running. You know who was running? Canelo was running in the first Triple G fight. He was running the whole fight, and they gave him a draw on that, right? And that's bullshit because he lost basically every round of that fight. All right, we're heading into what? Round 11, right, Bob?
It is indeed round 11.
It's going by pretty quick, isn't it?
Yep. I think it's interesting that even though you and I have very different score patterns, we both netted out with it's 3-7 Triple G.
Yes. I mean, some of these rounds are close. I could see people going different ways when it comes to some of the rounds. But so far, the winner of the fight, I see Triple G winning this fight. I think Canelo needs a knockout. The kid definitely has some good body language. He definitely exudes confidence at times. He never looks quite completely discouraged. He looks like he always thinks he can win the fight. And that's good. That's what you want from a fighter, right? All right, let's listen to some of the stuff going on in the corner. But first, I need a button to turn on this audio. Don't I, Bob?
I think you do.
I do. Remember, we are back in the year 2018. We had to go back in time. Right, Bob?
We sure did.
Nice stiff jab, and there's the right hand. Bam! Best shot of the round. Look at him. Massive brain damage right there. Canelo will never be the same after that punch. That dude's brain is like smashing into his skull.
Golovkin Seemingly down on the cards, now marching back. Chris Mannix, how do you have it as we go to...
Seemingly down on the cards. Keep in mind, this was originally aired on Showtime. These guys are seemingly full of shit. So they're making up their own version of it. I remember I saw, I think it was Letterman, and he had given most of the rounds to Triple G, who deserves these rounds.
Yep.
They're saying seemingly down on the cards from what? From him beating,
I've got 96, 90.
From what? Him beating in Canelo's brains. All right, we're gonna be. Give me 1 second so I can actually lock in this round. We have. We didn't put the fight right? Okay. Fight. All right, here we are, round number 11.
94 in favor of Gennady Golovkin. I think he's winning. I think he's done some good things these last 4 rounds.
He thinks Gennady's winning? Is that what he said?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Okay. The third fight was complete trash. To me, it looked like Gennady took it easy on the guy. Canelo's not the same anymore. This fight really destroyed his career, I think. Never the same. This best version of him. There's a nice little right hand from Gennady Golovkin that lands. Canelo throws a jab, and he's just completely off balance. And Canelo really just gassed out, man. He's fighting. It's brave of him to come up and wait, even though he took all that juice. He's fighting a big guy. He's fighting the monster, right? There's a right hand from Triple G and a little jab that lands. Canelo now kind of putting himself on the ropes. Canelo dancing around, kind of just stepping to the left. There's a little jab from Canelo that doesn't land, but he looks loose. Like I said, he looks confident. There's a little left hook from Canelo that has nothing on it, but it did land. Gennady Golovkin got Canelo in a clinch. He pivots to the right. Canelo in the middle of the ring, plodding forward, very slow. Big jab and a big right hand from Triple G rocks Canelo. Just hitting just thudding punches. Oh, big right hand from Triple G that lands Canelo, and a big jab and a big left hook. All right, and our dog is itching himself, and a big right hook from Canelo. It's a big jab. All right, I have to shut my dog up. All right, Canelo kind of plodding forward. There's a little right hand from Canelo, but Triple G ducks it. There's a little short left. So Canelo has nothing on these punches. These are touches. I mean, but the guy, he's trying to pretend he's still in the fight, right? At least he's trying. There's a straight right hand from Canelo that misses. There's a left hook to the body that misses. There's a right hook from Canelo all off balance. Canelo really is completely wilted. There's nothing in the tank. He's just kind of there. It's just a big illusion, There's nothing there. It's amazing that he's still trying. He's like a pillow-fisted Mike Tyson. All right, multiple peppering shots from Triple G. Nothing lands really, and he rolls a right hand off balance. There's a little right uppercut. Canelo throws a right hand. Looks like Canelo Triple G Mexican style that he kind of like rolled with it with that right hand. Then there's a little short right uppercut from Canelo. Looks like it landed. Triple G kind of Canelo looking more gas. I mean, this fight is going back and forth when it comes to the energy. There's a big left hook from Triple G that smashes Canelo. Hardest punches of the round is all Triple G. There's a nice little Triple G misses that right hand. Canelo shoots back with a counter right uppercut, and he looked like he kind of touched Triple G. There's a little short right hand from Canelo that looks like it grazed. As fast as his hands are, he doesn't really land these really hard. He really doesn't shift his weight into it correctly. It's
no,
a big,
he doesn't.
Big right hand from Triple G to end the round. There's a hard one to score, sort of. I mean, the harder punches are all Triple G. Let me just pause this so we can lock in our scores. All right, Bob, who do you think won that round?
Triple G.
Triple G, huh?
Yep.
Okay, we're going into round number 12. Just give me 1 second.
Who do you have it for?
I'm giving it to Triple G. It is, it is deceptive. I mean, it's Canelo. Sometimes he has these big barrages of punches, but in boxing, it's clean, effective punching, right? Yep. And Canelo may have made, not even for the most part, Canelo lands a lot of glancing, fast hands. He has spurts of speed still, but his punches are not effective. To me, it looks like Triple G's almost taking it easy on him. He really probably could step to him and knock him out. But, he's being cautious. He's, I mean, he looks like he could step on Canelo right now. Like he can just take him out whenever he feels like, but he's not. I'm guessing because he just has a lot of respect for him. All right, we're going to listen to some of the stuff that's going on in the corner. But before we do that, we're going to be showing you guys that we're in round number 12. All right, we're in the 12th round, and you are watching FUTV on YouTube. Remember, subscribe!
I feel like this fight has gone really fast.
Johnson's
I
leg
agree.
is gone. He stands flat-footed.
Yeah, it does. It does seem like it's gone by fast.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna listen to some of the stuff that's going on in the corner. Give me 1 second. I gotta get rid of my numbers. I get rid of this. All right, there we go. Remember, people, I'm still getting used to this shit, man. Don't get angry at me. Don't hit me. All right, I gotta actually turn the fucking audio on.
Le vamos ganando toda la pinche pelea, güey. Haz una pelea 3 minutos inteligente. Como con velocidad.
Look at that eye.
Yeah.
Damn.
Cuando te le gires es cuando le das oportunidad a él de que te golpee. Él va a salir con todo porque...
He is so tired.
No quiero que te sorprendes un puto round, Saúl.
Land some shots, okay? You have to be ready. All right? Good jabs, good jabs. That right hand better right here, like I said, okay? Make sure we turn it, but we gotta stay busy. It's only 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes, all right? Deep breath.
Going into round number 12, people. Round number 12 is the final round. The final round.
Twelfth round. 3 minutes left. The rematch, and it is...
All right, Canelo's done a lot better in this one than he's done in the previous fight. There's a big left hook from Triple G and multiple stiff left hands, all popping Canelo's head back.
That almost looked like Canelo was faltering.
Yeah, Canelo getting his head popped. Canelo trying to close the show. Triple G trying to knock his head off. There's a big uppercut from Triple G, and by close the show, Canelo needs a fucking knockout to win this fight. There's a nice stiff jab from Triple G. Little straight right hand from Canelo lands. Triple G's already hitting Canelo with like 5 really hard shots. Canelo shooting the right hand and missing. Triple G very reactive. There's multiple shots from Canelo. All of them missed. One of them was a partial. There's a right hand and Canelo slips. It looked like he landed a couple of partials before the slip. There's another cuffing kind of not even really a punch from Canelo. Triple G peppering him, throwing a right hand and it being blocked. Canelo now complaining about, I guess, a head clash. Triple G throwing a bunch of shots, mostly just partials. There's a nice stiff jab from Triple G. There's multiple jabs from Triple G, the stiff jabs, you know. There's a straight right hand from Canelo that lands. No power on any of it, but yeah, it did land. There's a big left hook from Triple G and a big straight right hand from Triple G. As much as Canelo's trying to brawl with Triple G, he's getting peppered with these big bombs. I mean, come on. Like I said, the guy was never the same. Big uppercut from Triple G, smashes Canelo. Triple G's head his face may be marked up, but Canelo's brain is marked up. I mean, come on. This guy probably got 3 concussions right now.
Yeah, he's taking some pretty significant shots to the face.
Multiple shots from Triple G all miss. Canelo hits him with a little touch shot in the clinch, just kind of, playing around. Triple G jumps in for a short right uppercut, misses, and then hits Canelo with a stiff jab. Triple G dances around like float like a butterfly, doing his impersonation of a better version of Muhammad Ali. There's just saying, better setups and all that. Okay, we got 45 seconds left in the 12th round. Canelo looking very confused, looking like, hey, I was supposed to get a fucking knockout. All right, Canelo coming forward like a pillow-fisted Terminator. There's a nice little short right hook from Canelo. Triple G got a cut. Looks like he got cut. I'm going to guess it's from a clash of heads. Their heads have been hitting each other constantly.
And some shoulders have gotten in the mix, too.
Yeah. Both guys just gassed. Yeah, Canelo throwing some little elbows in there. There's
I
a little
hope they got a
cuffing,
nap
left
before
hook
their
from
press
Canelo, kind of a
conference.
slap and a rapid punch from Canelo. Canelo's just basically gassed to death. Canelo pressing forward. Triple G shake a set. Big right uppercuts to end the fucking round right there. Triple G landed the hardest punch of the whole damn round. Hardest punches of this round are all Triple G. Triple G takes it to him at the end and lands a nice little short right uppercut to end the fight. There we go. We come to the end, people.
Triple G.
We've come to the end of the round.
Blood streaming out of his eyeball. I give it to Triple G.
All right, you're giving that round to Triple G?
Sure
All right, we're going
am.
to be locking in our scores right now. Can anybody in the comments, we're scoring this?
No, nobody's scored it. I think Gerson gave his score earlier, but not since.
I have a multi scorecard. I'm going to show it to you guys in a second. Just give me one moment. Who'd you get that one to, Bob?
Triple G.
All right. Okay. Let's see if I can actually show this other scorecard without fucking everything up. Okay, so I got, let's see. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. Okay, there's our, all right, I'm going to show you guys our other scorecard. This is the FUTV multi-person scorecard. Here you go. And we're not going to put a winner because there's no winner yet. All right, this is a little glitched out, but as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 panelists on this. I have to adjust the screen because this is actually built for, let me see. All right, this has to be readjusted, but if you see the screens on the left, those are the different panelists, and we're going to be scoring together. If anybody wants to get on here one day, just let me know. I'll be handing out my Discord, so that people can just kind of add me on Discord, and I'll add you guys before the show happens. All right, so we're going to be putting the other scorecard back on so we can actually look at that after their scorecard comes in. All right, we're going to be listening to some of the corner stuff, and you're watching FUTV. Remember to subscribe, or we'll kill you. Right, Bob?
Correct.
Are you kidding?
Gerson is saying it was an awesome fight. Yeah, it was. It was actually, it was interesting to watch now years later.
Yeah, it was. It's a pretty good fight. It's a pretty good fight. I mean, it's not a prime Triple G, but, you know. But, you know, sometimes in life, it rains.
Gerson's asking for you to drop the server link. Your Discord link.
The Discord, I'll be putting that in a little while, right after we're done with this. All right. Here we go. We're going to be listening to the corner, and then we'll be giving you guys our score, right? Let me just actually put this audio on. What'd you say, Bob?
I said volume.
Yep, as always.
Fittingly.
Oh, we got to put it on here.
Fittingly, blood is flowing off the faces of each fighter. Chris, I know you've been doing your best trying to score it round by round. How do you have it?
I've got it 115, 113 in favor of Gennady Golovkin. It is the exact same scorecard that I had in the first fight.
Sergio, do you agree with that?
I do not, and I think the first fight was very close, but I edged it out to Golovkin. This time around, I thought it was close, but I gave it to Canelo.
This guy is a total piece of shit. What is he, like Mexican or something? That what he's saying is the most bullshit thing I ever heard in my life. He's saying that the first fight was close. Are you like, how much crack are you smoking? How much fucking crack?
It's not very nice.
It was a close fight.
It was a close fight. There's a company man right there. There's a total fucking liar. A close fight. Let me say this. This boxing is scored on clean, effective punching. The effective puncher in this fight was not Canelo. Okay? It wasn't. He's throwing peppering shots. He's not throwing concussing blows. He's not smacking this dude's head back, making his fucking head look like he's getting hit with sledgehammers, head popping back over and over again. He's landing shoe shine. That's what he's landing, shoe shine. That's not clean, effective punching.
You've been concentrating on it better than we have. At least I have. I still have it 7-5 in favor of Canelo. So right, I swing one round and then
7-5. I mean, these guys pull these numbers out their dickhole.
But it is that close.
Do you know what's crazy? I've never seen this version of this. This was originally aired on HBO. This was not a Showtime fight. And this is aired on, this is from DAZN. So this has completely been tailored and this is like, what do you call it? Revisionist history.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Maybe that's why they had all the weird camera angles.
Yeah, this shit is all, yeah, you might be right. Yeah, they had multiple camera angles. The camera angles were fucking terrible in this one. I should have found the HBO one.
Body language.
And yeah, people will look at Triple G's face. Yeah, the guy had fucking stacked raps. Of course, he's got marked up face.
Yeah, but like Canelo had giant hole in his eye.
Yeah, Canelo had a fucking hole in his face.
And right here we see
I have to.
Not celebrating. So body language says a lot of.
Yeah, body language means nothing. Okay.
Completely superfluous, Sergio.
So Canelo goes out there pretending.
Whether a guy celebrates or not, I can't be swayed by that.
I've seen guys celebrate.
They also clash heads a lot.
No, you know what? That is true. But look, as a fighter, I know when I won. I know that I'm not gonna lie to myself and try to.
I wish I didn't have to listen to these commentators because I don't give a fuck about them.
You know what's amazing about having your own show? You don't.
No, but I want to hear the decision.
Because they gave everything they had. They both had their moments.
Look at this guy's face. They both had their moments. And Canelo had less of them.
Might not know
Canelo looks like he's hanging on for dear life there. He needs a nap.
Yeah.
Weisfeld.
Needs like a cookie, a nap.
Business. It is in their hands.
Sergio Mora is just a piece of shit.
Job.
Difficult. You know, it ain't difficult, dude. It's not difficult.
So evenly matched, and there are so many punches.
It wasn't very even. It wasn't too even.
Judge, all they do is score each round, round by round. They turn it in, and they go to the next round. 12 separate fights.
Yeah, I mean,
came out firing early.
well, this is one of the reasons I don't like Canelo too much, because he really was the golden boy, you know? He got all these dudes sucking his dick. They almost robbed Floyd in that fight, remember? They gave him a hurry. I mean, he did absolutely nothing in that fight. And I understand Canelo was drained, but you're going to give him a fucking card in a fight that he lost every single round in? What the fuck?
Yeah, Gerson. I mean, these are definitely high caliber fighters, both of them.
They are, but one guy is aged, and he's beating up this young guy, who's juiced. This young juiced up guy.
115, 113. Your winner by majority decision and new WBC WBA.
The thing is, I mean, you know, it was a robbery, right?
I just think it's interesting because, like, the way Canelo, like, reacted when they called it, I don't think he thought that was what was going to happen. I don't think he thought they were going to call his name.
He knew the fix was in. He knew that. That's why he got up on those ropes, and this prick talked about body language.
Yeah, but they always get up on the ropes. I'm not impressed by that. Adrian Broner gets up on the ropes, okay?
All right, so to me, it's a robbery, man. We're going to show our card right now. I don't know. There's something going on. Is the stream still up?
Yeah.
All right, because I see something. It says error here. It says accept channel from content
Yeah,
ID
Gerson. Golovkin is definitely underappreciated.
Okay, I don't know what this is. I have some weird thing here. What were you saying, Bob?
Gerson came in saying that Golovkin is... Oh, you're down.
Yes, I knew it. All right, we're on Rumble. We're also on Rumble, people. Right now, Rumble definitely isn't down. They always do this. I mean, we didn't show any of the fucking fight, and they're going to do this to me. Come on. I'm going to go check the stream and see what's going on. We're going to show our scorecard. Everyone on Rumble, sorry, on YouTube right now, we got dropped. Hopefully it comes back up. But this is why I always do these in dual streams. Huh?
Tell you if it comes back.
This is why I always do dual streams, people. This is why I always do dual streams. Okay. We're going to be lowering this music a little bit. I'm going to be showing our scorecard. We're going to wait to see if the YouTube link goes back up. And once it does, we're going to be showing our scorecard. I mean, to me, it's just bias, you know? This guy over here, Sergio Mora, talking about how he thought there was a close fight. The first one, what was close? Clean, effective running from Canelo. He was barely landing any punches. Now we score fights on just pure running. I mean, come on. I thought it was close. This one, I thought he won. Why? Because he did better than the first fight that he completely lost? All right, let's see. I got to check my audio because this music sounds super
Stream
loud
is
to me.
not back yet.
All right. Hopefully it comes back up. It's bullshit. You know that? Isn't it bullshit?
It is.
It's bullshit because I showed basically nothing but a fucking decision. I showed little pieces of it, and they're going to go and cut down the fucking stream. Okay, it says excellent right now, so I'm going to guess that it's back up. Let's see. Check, Bob. Wish I had my phone.
It still's unavailable.
Well,
Your
here it
phone's
says
on the floor
excellent.
next
You
to
see this? So I'm going to guess. I'm going to check right now, guys, and see if the stream is back up on YouTube, and then we'll be giving you our scorecards.
It's back.
All right, I saw it's back up.
Stream
Sorry,
is back.
guys. Is anyone still in there? They cut the stream down for a minute.
No, but hopefully folks come back in.
All right, we got 2 people watching. It's probably both of us, right? All right, so we're going to give our scores right now. Here we go. You're watching FUTV. This is the rescore of Triple G versus Canelo 2. We are the most influential channel on the internet, and don't you dare doubt us. Right, Bob?
Correct. Definitely one of the most copied channels.
Yes, we're pretty amazing here. And we rescue dogs. Remember, we rescue dogs. Right, Bob?
We do.
All right. Where the hell is what is going on here? What is up with this?
I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that they robbed Triple G. All right, so here we go. We're going to be looking at now I remember why I don't like Canelo much, because he gets robbery wins. I'm gonna get you. Coming to get you. That's what Triple G said.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is anyone there?
Yeah, it looks like we've got a couple people coming back
Here we
in.
go. All right. We're going to get rid of that. All right. So where's the fuck is our music? Bob, we need our Mortal Kombat music, don't we?
We do.
All right, here we go. So we had I had Canelo winning 1, 2, 3 rounds. Bob had him winning 3 rounds as well. So it looks like the orange, actually this thing was right. It did it. We had the orange side winning, which is Triple G. Triple G won the fight. I mean, I could have maybe made it a little closer possibly if I was generous to Canelo, but boxing is about clean, effective punching. It's not about peppering shoe shining, you know, and being a cute ginger, right? I guess they like Canelo's looks a little bit more, right?
I think that they thought at this time that Canelo had a lot more years left in him than Triple G. And so they were like, well, we've got more.
Yeah.
We've got more future money out of one than the other.
Mm-hmm. And this shit we're seeing right here is from DAZN. So, of course, they're going to build up this guy. At this point, when they made this turd, I think Canelo had a contract with DAZN. So, obviously, they're not going to say that he lost. They're going to build this up because they're showing this on their page to build up, you know, Canelo's up-and-coming fights. All right, so we thought Canelo lost. He lost. He lost the fucking fight. We had him winning. Wait, we had him by how many rounds, Bob?
3.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It was 3 to
9.
7.
I mean, we got it was
3 to
9. Right? Yes, 3 to 9. I guess I could have closed it a little bit more, being generous to Canelo. But you know,
I don't think we should go into it trying to be generous. I think that it should be as objective as possible.
Yes, it could have been. I could have been more generous. I guess I was being generous because he was being hit by the harder punches. You know, a clean, effective punching. Well, what the fuck? We're gonna just give him we're gonna what? Give him rounds for what? For what? For shoe shine? You know, for throwing he threw a counter punch. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. 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 All right. Anybody say anything in the comments?
No.
All right. So I'm going to be putting out the schedule soon. Tell you guys what we're doing next on this channel. Sorry if we were incredibly annoying, but remember, subscribe to FUTV for more amazing Asian music like this. What do you think of this song, Bob?
I think it's very dramatic.
Yes,
I feel like we should all be riding camels.
Yes.
Across a vast desert.
We should be samurais.
In the desert with camels.
This song is actually from Tenshu Stealth Assassins 1 on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation.
It gives me very Middle Eastern,
yes,
Bedouin.
Middle Eastern Asians. All right, so I was not very happy with this fight. I mean, with the outcome of it. The fight was okay. The bulk, again, I'll say, you know, the bulk of the hard shots were landed by Triple G. But, you know how it is. It just, the guy's got to get robbed. That's kind of the thing, right? They got to rob the European dude, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Canelo looks kind of European to me, doesn't he? He looks like a German or something.
He's a ginger.
Yep, it's fucked up, people. It's very fucked up. But we're going to be getting out of here. I'm going to be putting out the schedule soon.
And
for
thanks,
what we're doing
Gerson,
next.
for the really good suggestions on fights.
Yes, thanks. Thanks for joining us too, man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put my my Discord in the chat too. I'll do that in a few minutes. Is he still there?
I don't know. Right. Everybody that was in left, and then I think a couple people came back, but I'm not sure.
I'm going to be putting my Discord in there. Just if anybody wants to get in here, and we'll try to set up some streams where we can have some more people and to do the rescores. We do me and Bob likes to do it. A lot of times we like to do it just me and her, just because it's not as chaotic, you know. And I just don't want a bunch of fanboys in here either. If we want to be fair with the scoring.
One of the things that Fu is going to do is he's going to pin some like rules of engagement, the rules where we want lively discussion. We can have passionate discussion, state your case and state it with gusto, but don't be disrespectful. Don't be ridiculous. Don't be bombastic. Don't attack the person that you're disagreeing with. Stay on task kind of a deal. Because I think that one of the things that I dislike about a lot of, watch alongs and pages like this is that it gets very schoolyard. Like, you're ugly. And it's just dumb. It's dumb and pointless.
Yeah, we don't want anything like crazy fanboyism here. I put my Discord link in the chat. I put it on Rumble as well as on YouTube. All right, Bob, in closing, what do you think of this fight?
I think that both fighters are skilled. I think that Canelo, for all of his shenanigans, didn't really come with a solid game plan and didn't really come in the best condition. And it's unacceptable to have a robbery of this level. It's just, it does nothing for the sport, man.
Yeah, it makes really let's see if this toilet works. My toilet effect is I'm sorry guys, my toilet's, there's no poop everywhere. All right, this fight was robbery. It was a robbery. It was a robbery. Where's Shakur Stevenson when you need him? But he got a robbery win himself this weekend. Or by weekend, I mean it was on a Thursday.
Weekend adjacent.
Yeah, sort of.
Approaching the weekend.
All right, so not very satisfying. It looked like their golden goose. They gave him the robbery win. Really didn't see him winning. It was a competitive fight, but one where Canelo lost. I mean, boxing is about clean, effective punching. It looked to me that Canelo had the faster hands, and he did have decent endurance. Thank you, PEDs versus the older man, but you don't have much power. And I've been telling people forever, the guy doesn't have punching power. That's another reason why it wasn't so suspect that he somehow magically knocked out Kovalev the way he did, right? That was a very suspect fight. But yeah, I might look at that one in the future as well. Yeah, robbery. It's a robbery.
But I think that one of the things that'll be really good is to have an open and honest conversation about, like, what are the rules? Where do things score? Fu and I would talk about this years ago, that I actually think that it would be better for the sport if the fighters came into the ring wearing basically like a full body suit with sensors in it, so that the location of each punch was 100% accurately identified. Because then there can be no question.
Yeah.
It's no, like, where you hit is recorded and the score value of that hit is tabulated.
Yeah.
And then what the judges are doing is evaluating things like ring generalship and all of those other less tangible or less quantifiable components. But the shots, right? So that if it's a kidney shot, if it's a hip shot, if it's a groin shot, if it's a rabbit shot, like, all of those things would be identified and eliminated. So no matter how flashy or impressive something looks, no matter how beloved and valued the fighter is, if it's not a scoring shot, it's not a scoring shot.
The thing is, they always want these promoters and the networks want their golden goose to win. They don't want to have a system where they can take away all the corruption, right? They want that corruption. They want to be able to pick and choose who wins and who loses. What do you think? What do you think of that, Bob?
I think that that's true, and I think that it is to the detriment of the sport.
Yes, it is. It is. But we're gonna be getting out of here, guys. Disappointing ending to this fight. I really should have been a win for Triple G, just like the first fight. You know, it should have been 2 wins and to be done with it. I mean, this was an aged Triple G. This was not a prime Triple G, but this for damn sure was a prime Canelo. This is probably the best version of Canelo, and he had all kinds of problems with this older Triple G. It's impressive that he was able to eat all those punches from Triple G, but and obviously they had an effect on him. And I said it when I saw this fight. I said Canelo will never be the same again after this fight, and he isn't. He never has been. He doesn't punch the same. He's not as fast. He like aged, right? What do you think, Bob?
I think that I think he just got outclassed and got a robbery. And I think what really took it out for him was that he did all of that shit. He did the steroids. He did the waiting him out. Yes. And he still couldn't do it. He couldn't make it happen.
He couldn't decisively beat him. This scoring in here is all bullshit. You know, they clean
think
effective
that
punching and they give it to. He's like, I got it for Canelo.
That like broke his brain in some ways, I think. And I do think he took a lot of really, really hard shots to the head.
Yeah. He did. He took many. He took a lot of like brain. His brain was rattling in his head. Like through every single round, his brain was rattling in there. Like for sure, this must have had a toll on him. But yeah, people, this is where you can reach us. Remember, we're on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook.
I think in closing, you should play that special episode of the Power Rangers again.
Did you see it? Did you see it, Bob? The Power Rangers?
I think we should, close on a high note.
Yeah, we should. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe we need to be more funny. What the fuck? What's wrong with us? But just so people didn't see it early, we got some leaked footage from an episode of the Power Rangers that never aired on TV. But they gave it to us, Foo Sports. And by Foo Sports, I mean FUTV. FUTV, remember to subscribe. FUTV. We're fucking amazing. We are the most influential channel in the history of the internet. Don't you dare doubt that. We have been imitated by so many different people. It's fucking disgusting. All right, we're going to be watching this little clip here. Remember, this is exclusive.
Morphin' time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger! Tyrannosaurus!
Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
All right, so that was the Black Ranger that was actually taken out of the show. I wonder why.
That is not child friendly.
Yes, that's actually a clip. I have more to that clip I'll be showing in another episode. And the next one we do of this. All right. We actually have the David Benavidez is fighting on Saturday, so we'll probably be... What's the date of that, Bob? Next Saturday.
That is the 25th.
All right, so
25th, yeah.
You want to come back and watch the David Benavidez versus Boo Boo or Doo Doo?
Sure.
All right, so we're going to be back. We're going to be over here doing, we're going to be doing the Doo Doo fight. We're going to do play-by-play. We're also going to be doing our journey, or my journey, to beating Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And our dogs are screaming. Can you please make them stop? All right, our dogs are screaming. We're going to be continuing my journey to beating Mike Tyson's Punch-Out on FU Gaming. But we're getting out of here, people. On that note, our dog's barking like psychopaths. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Thank you. And we'll see you on the next episode. It's coming real soon. Don't worry. If you hated us, you can get in the comments and just call me a fucking asshole. Right, Bob?
Correct.
Yes. Curse me out, please. You can get on my Discord. I just added the link. Thank you for joining us. We think Triple G got robbed. His face looked a little marked up, but that's what happens when you take Trenbuterol and, and you got what? How many years of age he had on him? I mean, this was like a 25-year-old Canelo versus like a 35, 36-year-old man, who wasn't on juice. But we'll be seeing you guys soon on FU Sports. And by FU Sports, I mean FUTV.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Or good morning.
Good morning. It is 12.
Subscribe, motherfuckers! That's kicking.
Johnson's legs is gone. He stands flat-footed.
I broke my back. I broke my back.